All together now. Good morning, la 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 la. Good morning to you and you and you and you, Debbie Mulford.
Good morning.
Good morning. That was very tuneful.
Thank you.
I do like that cardi.
Thank you very much. Good old, you know.
Yeah. Well-known department store there. Come up trumps again. Yeah. So, how the devil are you?
I'm extremely well, thank you.
All excited about the NEC. We're going to have a bit.
Yeah.
Of an exciting time.
I'm really looking forward to that. Actually.
Yeah.
I always do.
Brilliant.
Always enjoy
Brilliant.
that. It's good.
And we've got a very exciting show today and tomorrow, because I actually said that Hannah Oxbury was going to be on the show today, which when I got off air I thought, she's in India. How are we going to do that then? And then I found out we've got a double Debbie. A double Debbie. Nice. Oh yes, we did. Yeah, we did. Yeah. Oh, we just remember. There's lots of exciting things going on today. Ryan, are you well?
Right.
Oh, he's okay. Ryan, everybody, is with us on camera. So going to be directing a little bit later. So there he is. We've also got Ollie with us, who is directing. Are you excited, Ollie? Who's very excited. Are you excited, Carla, who's producing? She's so excited. She just used a word that I can't even use on telly. She's that excited. She can't wait. And then also we've got Cassie, who's on floor as well, but she's not here at the moment because she's busying around doing lots of floor manager things. So we have got loads of exciting things coming up in today's show, including a high-end strand of tanzanite, 3 stunning kits. We've got Debbie here, so we're going to be doing loads and loads and loads of different challenges with her. We've got bundles coming out of our ears today, and I've got an amazing one going under £10, which is just a bit ludicrous. I'm going to price slash some wire. We've got lots of 925 sterling silver findings. We're going to do some brilliant things coming up. Let me show you the tanzanite though that's coming up a little bit later in the show, and it is stunning. This tanzanite is actually also going to be part of Debbie's challenge. Now, the reason we decided to do this is Carla's very aware that apparently there've been a couple of comments on Facebook yesterday saying you really love the gemstones and strands of distinction, you don't quite know what to do with them. So we decided we'd give these to Debbie and put the challenge over to her. Now, that's not the only strand of the gemstones of distinction that Debbie's going to be using today. We've also got an incredible strand of amethyst, and the amethyst is just exquisite as well. It's probably, to be honest, some of the clearest amethyst we've ever had on the show. The most amazing amethyst. So we've got a clear, yeah, we've got a close-up of that one. There we go. Have you ever seen clearer amethyst? It's got a beautiful Rose de France feel to it, that amethyst. Absolutely exquisite. It's coming up. We're going to do that one really soon, actually, because we'll be setting it as part of the challenge for Debbie. And even though Debbie's going to have the tanzanite strand, we're going to give it to her a little bit later on. So if you've never joined us before, welcome to Jewellery Maker, folks. I'm Lucy, and I'm going to be your presenter for the next 4 hours. Well, I'm going to try anyway. If you're one of my regular viewers, you'll know that words don't always come easily to me, and sometimes we just talk a load of trosh. So hopefully you'll enjoy that today. If you are brand new, with your first purchase you'll be receiving a free booklet and a free DVD with all of your first purchases, and then your first purchase each month you also get a free latest edition of the JM Hub magazine. So lots of freebies going to be coming your way. And by the way, we've got 24 hours 24 hour okay. See, can't talk today. Ryan, would you like to? You've just stretched up and I've seen your boxer shorts.
Sorry.
They're quite French looking, aren't they? Yeah. This is Ryan, everybody. So as you can see, as your boxer. Should we start again? Okay. Yeah, let's start again. Okay. Good morning, la 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 la. Good morning to you and you, Debbie Bulford. We know you're fabulous, and and Ryan's here, and Cassie's here, and Ollie's here, and Carla's here, and it's one of those days today. We've got a jam-packed show, and that's the real essence of what's happening today. You are going to be thrown bargain after bargain after bargain after bargain. We've got 24-hour offer only on 925 sterling silver. We've got filigree pendants, but we've also actually not just the 925 sterling silver, silver plated pieces. Beautiful wire being price slashed, great chunky silver findings being price slashed, the lovely discs. If you saw the show yesterday with Gemma, we've got the gold version of discs coming up later. Did you also see the wire, like a, what we're going to call it, like a springy chain yesterday? We've got that coming up in purple in today's show. There's lots of things. But what we'd also like to do in today's show is for you, our fabulous viewers, to decide what technique you would like to see that Debbie has done in her kits that she's made up for today's show. So, the first kit in today's show is this one. Beautiful. It's beautiful. Now, if we were to look, Debbie, can you choose there, just put it on the spot, 3, and we'll name them 1, 2, and 3. Yes, we will. Could you name 3 techniques there, 1, 2, and 3? And we'd like you to text in to let us know which technique you would like to see, and then when we go over to do the kits, you'll be able to learn that technique.
Okay. First one is the pendant. If you haven't got a pendant bail, it's a good way to learn how to attach a pendant to a necklace.
Oh yeah, so that'll be technique 1.
Technique 1.
Okay.
Technique 2 is not necessarily the chain part of the necklace, but at the bottom here there's a coil. I know we've done that a couple of times, but I think that's always nice to put in a bracelet or a necklace. So there's a coil there around a bead and a spiral for people that haven't done it before.
Technique 2.
Technique
so
2.
The technique 2 is the spiral. So technique 1 is the bail. Technique 2 is the spiral on the bead.
And technique 3 is using the beaded chain that was in the kit just to make little beads out of the beaded chain.
Oh.
Just to do something a little bit different with them. So, and also for the newbies, how to attach a toggle clasp as well, just to go right through to the basics.
So really, should we say the bracelet?
Yep, the
technique
bracelet,
3.
pendant,
So
coil.
technique 1 is the bail on the pendant. Technique 2 is the coil on the necklace. Technique 3 is the bracelet. Now, we're going to do it like this. You can text in to 60777. Obviously, this is only during the live show, so if you're currently watching about 7 minutes past 9 on this Saturday morning, then you're watching live. And you can text in now to JM Studio. You need to start your text message with that. If not, it floats around in the world of the unknown text message where they go. And you need to send your text message in to 60777. And just let us know if you'd like to see technique 1, technique 2, or technique 3. So technique 1, once again, so you're either the pendant bail, the technique 2, the spiral on the bead, technique 3, the bracelet. And we need your text messages in by 9:30, Civil Play. Is that okay? Marvellous. Right then, shall we get kick-started with our early bird special? The early bird catches the worm, and it's a beautiful wiggly worm of genuine carnelian. It's not really a worm. Oh, actually, it's agate. Oh, this is great. Well done, Lucy. Now you're looking at these gorgeous nuggets here. They are beautiful in their colour. And can you see why I get these confused with carnelian? They are so similar. I do it all the time, to be honest. And actually, to be honest, as well, the strand I'm bringing to you now would look gorgeous with the first kit that we're going to be bringing to you, that Debbie's just prepared, that you've just seen a little glimpse of there. Free phone number 0800 644 655. These are red agate drop style nuggets. They're measuring 8 by 7 up to a whopping 15 by 11 on there as well. It's a full 38 centimetre strand. Now, I don't know, again, if we refer to yesterday's show, if you saw any of the kits in yesterday's show, they all sold out in seconds. And there was one particular kit that actually had carnelian in, and you could actually do the same look with this red agate. And it was the necklace that Gemma had prepared for us using the tiara technique. And basically what she'd done was chain all the way around. It was just chained to here. And then and it was carnelian bicones, but you could use these. And the tiara technique, a beautiful cluster just all around the base of the collarbone. And she graduated the colours so it was darker in the centre and lighter towards the outside. This absolutely, categorically, 100% would lend itself to that. And I think that was using a 0.25 wire to do that tiara technique, which was then put onto the necklace. This is stunning quality, genuine red agate. Money back guarantee on absolutely everything, even when something's been taken to such a ridiculously low price like this is this morning. Let's kickstart our show with something really exciting to get you shopping. Brand new in, we're looking at £5.95. That's 280 carats of genuine gemstones there. 8x7 up to a 15x11. Good morning, the phone lines are flooding up already. We're going to have a busy Saturday today. So make sure you're jumping on the phone lines as soon as you can. And indeed, if you're shopping on the website, make sure you're checking out your basket. You've got that 30-day money-back guarantee. And I tell you what, I've got a bundle coming up which is ridiculously good value for money. Ridiculously good value for money. Very shortly. Now this is the carnelian. You can see, can you see why I get the two confused? This is genuine carnelian and this is agate. Very subtle differences. And they really complement each other beautifully. This is a 2-strand pack coming up later. I think popping in that red agate that's at £5.95 with this, I can tell you now, you'll be getting the whole lot for less than £20 if you do that decision today. It's only £1 post and packaging price for all of your purchases. It's only $2.95 for all of your purchases all day. Let me give you another heads up on some other things in today's show. If I just stay within this colour palette for a moment, we have got a huge variety of different in today's show. I've got greens and purples, I've got some beautiful mixes. That black is stunning, got pearls. Oh, and then this printed shell. But if I just stay with this colour palette just for a moment so you can see what's going to work with your early bird. Your early bird. And your early bird. Oh, early bird. I've no idea what I'm trying to say. That also works really beautifully, doesn't it? Debbie, this is such a you show today.
I know. Everything's been chosen just for me today.
Just for you.
Just for me. No, they're beautiful. They really are lovely.
They are, aren't they? So once again, this strand I have here, that's moving around like a wiggly worm. It was nothing like a worm. Was £5.95. And then I tell you what, if you also want to have a look at chips and nuggets and the way to use them, have a look at Mark Smith's website page. His Facebook page, sorry. Now, also, let me just show this one to you because as soon as I saw it, I went, that's so Debbie. And when it came into the studio, she went, ooh. Look at this printed shell with Botswana agate. Oh my word. Look at those. I love that. I absolutely love that. It's really sort of a boho chic feel to it, isn't it? And you can see all of these colours. Now, I have got so much more for you coming up. I've got beautiful amethyst on its way, fluorite, more carnelian. I've got mookaite in today's show. Let me show you these mookaite. Let me show you. Look, how long has it been since we've had mookaite? I was just going to say,
we haven't had mookaite for months.
I know.
That is beautiful.
Isn't it? And when we bring it to you, whoa, we're going chunky flowers. What we're doing, Ryan? Chunky flowers. It's genuine mookaite. That's going to be coming up as a part of a bundle later. Look at the...
Oh, now those. They might disappear, I think. Yeah. They might just...
Security to Debbie Bumford. Yes. Security to Debbie Bumford. Thank you.
They're just like black velvets. They are just... I just love them.
I don't know, I decided
No, I don't think that.
I think we'll use them in jewellery instead. I've got a 3-strand pearl pack coming up as well for you, but also I've got these amazing individual strands. So we already know that we're going to be looking at some amethyst and some tanzanite. Got these beautiful faceted black agate, but look at these. Another one that Debbie is in love with. Now you've actually used these when they've been in stock previously, haven't you?
I have. They had, I think they were in a kit once with some smoky quartz the same. Oh. And I've made a necklace and a bracelet. Every time I wear it, people say, oh, I like that. It's just glorious, just gorgeous.
You don't need to do a lot with it, do you?
So classy, yeah, I know.
So for everybody out there who's just starting out, you can make amazing impact raw jewellery.
It's gorgeous. It's very strange noise.
Yeah, but you know what I mean by that, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, you see.
Still a very
Don't slate the noise, Debbie. Don't slate the noise. They are exquisite. And they're big and they're chunky, but they are, like Debbie just said, look, did you see the fire coming off those though? Oh my word. Amazing. Amazing fire and sparkle that we're getting from these. Just
Those
keep
put with
looking
black.
out there.
Those put with black for a little black dress.
Can you see? Look. Amazing blues and pinks and greens, gorgeous.
Beautiful.
What do you think? Combining.
Oh, just diamond onto heaven. Isn't that wonderful? Oh, that's gorgeous.
Isn't it?
Love that.
Oh, and then look at that as oh. You see all of these things we're throwing your way today. You can have all of this today. Stay tuned. Right then, let's crack on. So where should we go to next, Carla? I'm excited. We're shopping. Come on. Should we do the challenge for Debbie? Right. Let's stop the music, please. What you're about to get, you have to get. That makes sense, Lucy. Well done. What we're about to show to you, you absolutely have to get. As a jewellery maker myself, there's certain strands that you just look at and you go, oh yeah. Oh yeah, and you just know, not only are you going to make amazing jewellery, but you're going to be in your element making it. The whole process, it's such a, especially if you're doing it for a hobby as well, you're doing it for something to enjoy, you're going to enjoy making the jewellery with these. Now I have to warn you, we haven't got the hugest amount of stock available. It's a gemstone strand of distinction. Now what this means is it's some of the highest end quality that we can offer in the gemstone in question, in this instance, amethyst. So with this strand, it has been taken, basically the gemstones have been sourced and then they've been taken to Jaipur in India to be hand cut and faceted and placed into this strand. I can tell you now that in all my years in working with jewellery, which I think, before I worked in London before coming here, probably about 8 years I've been involved with genuine gemstones, okay? I can honestly say that is some of the clearest amethyst. Now it's been referred to as a pale amethyst and that's the way that the supplier knows it. To be honest, in the industry, this is referred to more as a Rose de France amethyst. This is not a pale amethyst. It's a Rose de France amethyst. Now they're going from 3mm in diameter right up to a 5mm in diameter. Now you might be thinking, I don't know how I'd use those. Well, this is why we're giving them to Debbie in her challenge. What you can't do though is wait till later in the show and see how Debbie's using them and gone, actually that's a really good idea, I'll have them now, because they'll have sold out. We've already got people on the phone line. This is brand new in today. Now there's 60 carats here. The clarity of each of these is impeccable. And you can see there's real scope for colour matching and there's real scope for colour blending and there's real scope for colour graduation. It's an 18cm strand. It's all about the clarity and the colour, the cut and the carat weight. This is why it's a gemstone strand of distinction. Okay, brand new in today. What do you reckon? 19.95? 17.95? Should we do them at $14.95 today? Or should we take a real hit in it and do a PR offer to kickstart your Saturday morning? Let's go for it. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. This is a bit of a gift from us to you this morning saying, buy a gemstone strand of distinction. We're doing it on offer for under £10 to entice you into the gemstone strands of distinction, and then you'll come back and get more in the future. There's lots of you going for it this morning, and we've got people buying more than one of those strands, and I think that's definitely a wise decision because we don't have many of these available. When have you seen it before? When are we going to get it in again? And it's less than £10. So once again, that description of being pale amethyst is really, I think that's bad practice on our part really, because this is a Rose de France amethyst. £9.95. It's about the clarity of these. It's really about the clarity. It's a free phone number on 0800 644 655. A free phone number and one post and packaging price all day. If you've just tuned in, look I tell you. Get texting in to 60777 as well. Let us know what you're thinking of the gemstone strands of distinction. And this is £9.95. Do you know what? Even if you were to do a simple bracelet, okay? And with the excess that you've got there with the length, a simple matching pair of earrings, you've got genuine, beautiful amethyst. And that look, I don't believe for 1 second that you can create from a synthetic gemstone. That beautiful sparkle you're getting is because you're getting a genuine gemstone. This is going to be a joy to work with, Debbie.
Oh, it is absolutely stunning.
Isn't it?
It really is. It's beautiful.
VSS 589. We've got lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people shopping on the website today. Not so many people shopping on the phone lines, so if you're thinking about the phone lines are clear. You can come straight through. $9.95. Over half the stock of that has now gone, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. If you think about just if I move the colours around a little bit, look at that depth of colour there. Then you've got a bit more of a lavender tone, and then you've got. Can you imagine using these as rose quartz as well? This is an absolute steal at this price. VSS F89. 0800 644 655. One post and packaging price $2.95 all day. 0800 644 655. They're beautiful. Shall I just pop these up quickly to the neckline? We're going to give Debbie some extra exciting things as well to go with this. That is just beautiful. Or you could maybe just get some of the chain and have chain for the rest of the necklace. Isn't that sparkly? Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to be challenging Debbie with these today. Okay, alongside that, now this is actually Debbie's idea. So if you don't like it, it's Debbie's fault, and if you do like it, it's mine. So, first of all, in 925 sterling silver, we're going to do a 24-hour only offer. That made sense, didn't it? Okay. I adore these. These are known as filigree findings. They're in 925 sterling silver. You can use them in so many different ways. You know what? They look absolutely incredible when they're set into polymer clay. And if you are a fan of polymer clay, we've got a section of the show dedicated to it tomorrow. Make sure you're joining myself and Debbie for that tomorrow, because we're going to have a bit of fun. I'm going to do some making on the show tomorrow. Making and baking. So, what you can see here is you've got the actual pendant part itself. If you want to view it as a pendant, it can be made into a ring. You can use it however you like. It's lovely as a focal part of a bracelet as well. And you've got two connector loops. Now, if you didn't want those there, you just need to get your wire cutters and they'll snip off. We will show you the usual price on this, and then we'll price slash. So it's usually at £12.95. So it's 4 centimetres in its diameter. That's not including the connectors. It's 4 centimetres that way. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, totally. Ollie's just saying as well, ever since the royal wedding, you know, with Kate and William, or Catherine and William, lace style things have really made a forefront in fashion. You're very clued up, aren't you, Ollie? Let's pop this up to the neckline as well, so you can get some idea of size if you were to use it as a pendant. That is beautiful. It's also lovely as a foundation for a brooch. There's so many ways that you can use this. Now, what we're about to do is take a hit on it. I can tell you now that we currently, in the current market, in 925 sterling silver, we would not be able to replace it at the price that we're going to be able to get it for now, okay? That's how low we're going, and I'm saying that on live telly for all to hear. So we could not replace it in the industry with the price that silver is at today. Bearing in mind it's all then been handcrafted. £7.95. You need this in your life. £7.95. It's pure 925 sterling silver at £7.95. Now this is only available until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, which of course is 9 o'clock Sunday morning, at £7.95. The code is MEAR09. Now I've got some smaller ones as well to show you in just a second that complement really beautifully. But we will see this in action with Debbie and her challenge today. It's at £7.95. The usual price is £12.95, and it is just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. The detailing And it is solid 925 sterling silver. With it being solid 925 sterling silver, it's also really lovely to manipulate into different shapes as well, which I'm sure Debbie will talk to you about when we come over to it very shortly. So all you can do is just literally warm it up in your fingers, and if you've seen the show before, we've got different shapes. Have a look at all the different shapes we've got on the website. This is the one that's on offer though. With limited stock on the amethyst now. Look at that combination. Oh, high-end class and sophistication. What is it, Ryan?
All right.
He's just gone, what?
Say it like that.
You can say it however you like.
Class and sophistication.
Thank you, Ryan. Lovely, yes. So £7.95. Now these actually also appeared in the Hub magazine of last month as well. So £7.95. Right, I've got another 24-hour offer on 925 sterling silver for you as well, which we're also going to give to Debbie. Excuse me. And these are 4 smaller ones, completely same concept. So it's 925 sterling silver in the filigree. And again, these were in the Hub magazine of September. They're beautiful. Now these are gorgeous as little rings. Oh, sorry, my bad, sorry, my fault. And, oh, sorry, well done, Lucy. Oh, it's like I'm a trainee. All I'm doing is I'm just bending this a little bit, okay? Bend, just call me you again. And or you can, I mean, you can get some 925 sterling silver wire and just make that into the simplest of rings. Hammer it down so it's flattened wire. Isn't that pretty? Now they're 12 millimeters in diameter again. Again, they've got the 2 loops. And because it's 925 sterling silver, I can just heat that up a little bit. And it goes completely back to being flat again. So there are 4 of these. Current price is going to pop up on your screen at £9.95 for 4 of these. These are 925 sterling silver. Now this is a brilliant price that we're going to do on them. Again, just to reiterate, we could not, with current silver prices and the labour costs of making these, we could not, as a business, replace these for the price that you're about to get them for, okay? And this offer is only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. GRAR58 GRAR. £5.95. You need to be getting these in your life as jewellery makers. It's little things like this that set your jewellery apart from the average Joe blogs. It's the little things like this, isn't it, Debbie? All
Absolutely.
the accenting pieces.
Absolutely, and if you're doing craft fairs, say you've got a Downton Abbey range or something,
Yeah.
or as have you seen this on such and such a programme, and just sell the fact that it is a vintage feel,
Yeah.
which is so popular. It always is popular around Christmas, especially at the moment with Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
Do a themed set of jewellery, and everyone will come and see it.
What a gorgeous idea. What a gorgeous idea. Oh, I'd definitely go for that. And yet, looking at these, there's something almost a little bit Celtic about them as well, don't you think? And again, think about the fact that it's not just using it in your beaded jewellery, but using it within the polymer clay as well, and using it within your metal clays and your silver clays. They all combine absolutely beautifully. So, GRAR58 web for everyone who's shopping there on the website. Make sure you are checking out your basket immediately. When do people need to check out their baskets, Ryan?
Immediately.
You've been told. How's the beard doing today, Ryan? You're looking a little bit neater again.
Fine, thank you.
It's fine. Good, good. We'll be spray painting that white for Christmas. So, Debbie's also going to have these in her challenge today. So just to recap, she's got the amethyst, which is incredibly limited stock now. That's at £9.95. The large filigree pendant that's reduced to £7.95 from £12.95. The smaller ones, which are reduced from £9.95 to £5.95. And then she's also going to have these. Now, what's really on trend at the moment, and whether Debbie decides to do this or not, it's completely up to her, it's her challenge, is mixed metals. Excuse me. So using silver with rose gold, using yellow gold with silver, using yellow gold with rose gold. Very, very on trend. to be mixing all your metallic feels. So we're going to give to Debbie not only the 925 sterling silver filigree findings, but some rose gold plated copper beads. And they are just, oh, they're so popular. For all three. Oh, yeah. These are at a bargainous price. And again, do you know what? For all three of these, we're going to do them for £4.95. Ah, now I've just said rose gold, but they are in fact the copper colour. It's so similar, isn't it?
Oh, very similar actually, yes.
You're paying less though for copper. We're going to do all three for £4.95. How good is that? Now they're 3 centimetres in diameter, they're 13 millimetres in their thickness, so this really lends themselves to, they're going to lend themselves beautifully to quite lovely low pendants, maybe with some tassels underneath. I know Debbie's really into her tassels, particularly at the moment, and they're so, again, on trend. I'll pop this up to my neckline for you so you can get an idea of size again. And you're going to get a pack of 3 of these for £4.95. It's ever such good value for money. Now, I do believe that Debbie's actually got a little plan of these involved with a tanzanite. I'm going to show to you in just a second the tanzanite Debbie's having, but we're not going to launch it yet. We're going to tantalise your taste buds and launch it a little bit later. Aren't we naughty? Working out about £1.32 each. How good is that? They're beautiful. Tell you, Ryan.
Beautiful.
Lovely. Thank you, Ryan. Don't you just love him? I'm going to show. He's going to hate me again by the end of today. So you just feel sorry for Tristan? First day working with me yesterday.
Yes, I did. I watched it and I thought, you poor lad. I knew exactly what he was going through. Sitting at home thinking, I just don't know.
He might not turn up today. He might quit. Not working with her again, that weird hormonal pregnant woman. Oh, did she? Apparently Carol also dragged him on screen in the evening.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I almost phoned in the programme and said, Lucy, just leave him alone.
I think it should be part of the job description though. Interaction with the audience. Because it's nice for you to know that put a face to the name, isn't it? Apart from Ryan. Look at his little face. So, if you just have a look at this combination and just wipe up your drool for a minute. Not from looking at Ryan, from looking at the beads. I mean, you might be drooling over Ryan. It depends if you've got your glasses on or not. He knows that I love him to pieces. He's such an English gentleman. He's so handsome, even with his little beard. It's not a little beard though, is it? It's a full-on man beard. He's growing it for Christmas and we're going to spray paint it white so he can be Father Christmas. Not spray paint, we'll probably just put a little bit...
Like car paint? Yeah.
No car paints will be used in... Yeah. Anyway, this is the tanzanite that's going to be coming up for you a little bit later in the show. We're going to give it to Debbie now, but it will be officially and appropriately launched slightly later. So, Debbie, have you got any of the extras?
Yes! Yes!
Hello!
I have got a heart.
Okay, I'll bring over the whole lot.
Okay.
Okay. So this is a close-up of your tanzanite, folks. Now, there was a comment on Facebook yesterday that apparently that I've read this morning that I'm going to have to acknowledge. Is Lucy embarrassed by being pregnant because she's not seen walking between the desks? No. No, I'm not embarrassed in the slightest. Why would I be embarrassed? No. No, we're just getting some new cameras. Plus, as well, you know, when you are 7.5 months pregnant, it's not the most attractive sight in the world. Getting on and off stools.
Obviously, you can't take her anywhere, can you? Come on, sit down, dear. Good job with moving students. Would you like to sit down?
Yeah,
try again.
Thanks.
Shall we?
Well, I'll move it this way a little bit, so if I fall over, I don't fall on you. Oh, this is why we try and hide. It's not the most attractive thing in the world. Lovely.
Lovely.
Rather Rather elegantly done there. Marvellous. Hello, love.
Hello.
Hello, darling. You're right.
That's fine.
So, you already know that you're going to be having all of this today, and the amethyst is there.
It's
the amethyst,
beautiful.
we've just got a few more remaining. It's the clarity, isn't it?
I know, absolutely stunning. You don't need to do very much with that,
No.
do you really? I'm going to try and do something different with it. But I mean, if I was to do that myself, I would just probably put tiny, tiny, tiny little silver beads every so often just to extend it slightly. But other than that, or rose gold or something. But other than that, you don't need to do anything else, do you?
Look at this.
I just think that's so beautiful.
Isn't it? Now we are also going to give to Debbie the tanzanite, which you'll see in action a little later. We're going to hold fire on that, but so Debbie has got it, brought it over. Also then, so am I right in thinking you're going to be using these copper hearts with the tanzanite, you think?
I think so. I think so. Do something different with them.
Okay, fabulous. But these filigree pendants.
I just thought, with these gems of distinction, they are special. And I just thought you need something quite elegant. And these have been on the website for a long time, and I don't know why they're still there, because I think they're absolutely beautiful. If you're a beader, you can bead them. You don't have to actually have them as a filigree silver pendant. You can bead little seed beads, you can bead these through them. Set them into, I set those into polymer clay, into black clay, and it looks, and then put a resin dome over the top, and that looks stunning, absolutely stunning.
Set them into black clay and put a resin dome
over the top.
Oh,
and that looks absolutely beautiful.
mixing
really
genres that are beautifully. Wow. Oh yeah.
Looks really pretty. As you said, it's all very Downton Abbey, and can you imagine that put on a piece of black velvet as a choker for Christmas, and just to put some beautiful beads in the middle? I mean, it would look like almost like a cameo.
That's exactly the word I was about to say.
Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. Stunning.
We're going to bring in the graphics again on screen for this. So it's been price slash. We've got a price reduction. They're on offer for 24 hours only on the 925 sterling silver. So this is the large filigree pendant, and then you've got 4 small ones as well. And they are so pretty. So this was £12.95 and it's £7.95 today. And the smaller ones were £9.95 for 4, and they're £5.95 today. This is amazing, because it's solid 925 sterling silver. And again, you know, with current silver prices and labour costs, we couldn't, as a company, actually get these in again at this price. So I really would recommend, that's currently in the current market, we don't know what's going to happen at any point within the silver prices, but this is just to reiterate and get home to you again that it's an amazing opportunity for you to buy this calibre of finding, which I suppose it's a little bit more of an indulgence.
It is, really, but if you're going to spend money and have some special gems like this, then wouldn't it be lovely to put sterling silver with it and make them really special?
Yeah.
I just think for a Christmas present or something would look just really lovely.
Do hold the lines for us there. We've just got about a 30-second wait. We've got lots of people waking up this morning, tuning in and getting the bargains. They are beautiful. So have you got any ideas that you're going to divulge, or are you just going to let us wait
I've started
and see?
to do a bracelet, but with the tanzanite. I haven't started with the other one yet, that I've just wire wrapped, because I don't just want to do just threading, because it doesn't have to be tweed. Do you know what I mean by that? That sounds horrible, but it doesn't have to be really tiny, and you can make contemporary jewellery out of this.
Fab.
So we'll see.
Which is great, because that's, I think, the gemstone strands of distinction, of which these two are, just need a little bit of inspiration how to use them and get the best out of them. So we will be catching up with Debbie and her challenge throughout the show. But right now, should we have a look at some of your designs? Shall we? Should we go to the Wall of Fame?
Why not?
Let's do that. Why not?
Fantastic.
Just comparing ourselves to Crossroads, where the set used to wobble. Ah, indeed. Right, there you are, my lovely.
Thank you. There's one in the box.
So, would you like to go?
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, we've got all bracelets for our first one.
Oh, we have, haven't we?
Oh, yeah.
This is number 18. This This is from Jane in Plymouth.
Hi, Jane.
Hi everyone, here's my first attempt at a ladder weave bracelet. Well, that's lovely because you've got lots of different colours in it. It's made from small black agate rounds, faceted black onyx rounds, snowflake rounds, and the centre bead is a frosted crackled quartz.
I love that combination.
Hope you like it as much as I do. Love the show. Your gems and prices are amazing. Fingers crossed for a win this week. Love to you all from Jane in Plymouth. That's lovely.
Jane, that's really lovely. It's almost like taking a graduation of colour because you go from the black into the snowflake into the crackled quartz. That's lovely.
Very
Number
nice.
18, good luck to you. Number 19. And this is from Nicola in Huddersfield. Hi, hun, and it says, hello. I thought I would send you my latest entry to the Wall of Fame. The bracelet is made with solid 925 sterling silver, black agate, and gorgeous rock crystal. I hope you enjoy it. Love the show. Keep bringing us lots of lovely gems and inspiration. Nicola from Huddersfield. You are number 19 there, hun. Good luck to you.
This is number 17. This is from Carol in Morecambe. This is my first entry into the Wall of Fame. I've been making jewellery for about 4 years. My first set was made for my silver wedding when we renewed our vows. Oh, how lovely. Up to April this year, I have used glass beads and then started using gems. This is made from purple agate rectangles, pink wire, silver plated findings, all from JM. Hoping it reaches the wall. Keep up the good work, though you are costing me a fortune.
Oh, well.
From Carol in Morecambe. That's beautiful. And you're number 17.
That is
That's
gorgeous.
lovely.
How beautiful set.
Really lovely.
Yeah, the purples and golds just work so beautifully together. Gorgeous and silver. So what was the colour wire she just used there? It's not pink. Oh, it's pink.
Pink wire.
That's gorgeous. Just the way the camera hit it before, it looked quite golden. That's lovely. Really like that. Number 17. Number 20. Oh, Helen, that's a compliment, by the way. This is from Helen in West Wales, and it says, hi all at JM, please find attached my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. A rose quartz heart-wired bracelet. All the gemstones are from JM and being wire wrapped at the moment. All my gemstones are being wire wrapped at the moment, it says. It's way too much fun, and I think I need to get out more. No, you don't.
You go through phases, don't you, doing different designs. You
completely.
do.
And then it's almost like you sort of run out of steam and you go, I've lost my mojo. But you haven't. You've just run out of doing that same technique.
And go to something else then.
Yeah.
We all do it.
Helen, that is gorgeous. And keep on wrapping if that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Keep on wrapping. We're going to be price slashing some blue wire later on in the show, and it looks amazing with lots of the colours for this season. We've had a couple of text messages in, so let's have a look at the first one. First one's from Christina in Staffordshire. Morning! It says, good morning, Lucy and Debbie. Morning, lovely. Lucy, I shall so miss you when you're on maternity leave. Oh, bless. Thank you, hun. I'm looking forward to Debbie's chainmail course on the 20th. I love you both, Christina in Staffordshire. Christina, thank you very much. We love you too. And I shall, maternity leave.
I haven't thought about that, have you really?
Do you know what?
Suddenly hit you.
It did last night. Because I'd said on the show, I think I've got about 18 shows left with you. It's something like that. And then that's it. Right. And then I'm going to sneeze and have a human being. It's going to be like, whoa. To look after. I'll bring him in. I'm planning his outfits as well, because I thought, depending on when he's born, he'll probably be in Christmas-themed outfits, because he's going to just basically spend his life in
You're not going to have
costumes.
matching rabbit and child outfits, are you, by any chance?
Oh my goodness.
No.
Absolutely.
No,
Have you not seen it?
No.
Have you not seen the Fonzie costume I've got him? Fonzie's my firstborn.
Noodle. Is it called Noodle? I'm really
Noodle?
sorry, Noodle, that you're going to be dressed like that.
Oh, no. He's going to love it. I've got... It might be his coming
Might be
home
scarred
outfit.
for life, you know.
No, but I think it might be his coming home outfit. He won't remember. So Fonzie doesn't feel intimidated by a new baby. I've got him a Fonzie costume. It's from a very lovely department store in Solihull. So it's nice, it's classy. It's got a little tail on the back and with floppy ears. Anyway, let's have a look at the next text. You don't think that's a good idea? Now, Debbie, quick question for you here.
Yes.
It says, good morning to you both. Morning, Michelle. Quick polymer clay question.
Yes.
Having problems cooking the clay. It doesn't seem to go hard, but stays leathery, and I have a fan oven at 150 for 30 to 40 mins. Can you overcook clay? What's going on there then, Debbie, please?
Right. Yes, you can, actually. You can overcook clay. It should be between 110 and 130, not 150, if you're using Sculpey. Different manufacturers, different temperatures. And I normally cook mine for sort of 15, 20 minutes, take it out, let it cool, and make sure that it's the right shape, because you can still manipulate it when it comes out.
Yeah.
And make sure it's the right shape, nothing's stuck together, nothing's moved, and then bake it for another sort of 15, 20 minutes. You can keep baking it for
That's
hours.
something that I've learned that we had a conversation not so long ago about, because I was having the same thing and it's like it just wasn't cooking, and I didn't realise I could just keep putting it back in.
I cook mine sometimes for an hour and a half, but I keep taking it out and making sure it's okay, because you might want to add a bail or add this or add that.
Yeah.
So you can keep adding to it. But 150 is quite high actually. Put a temperature gauge in put a thermometer in your oven, because I know my oven is hotter at the back than the front.
Yeah.
So make sure your oven is really 130 uniformly, and then put your beads in. But yes, if they're leathery, they've overcooked.
I actually quite like some of them when they're leathery though. If you're doing bangles, that's nice.
The more you cook them, actually, the more they don't become brittle. They just become really hard wearing. Yes, they're much more hard wearing if you bake them 2 or 3 times actually.
So hopefully that helps you there, hun. Now, we are about to launch our first kit. The amethyst there on your screen, the gemstone strand of distinction that Debbie's using in her challenge, is incredibly limited stock. It's at $9.95. Just get it. You know what, if you get it home and you think, I don't know if I'm really in love with this actually, send it back. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee, but I can assure you, you will love it. Should we go to our first kit? Right, let's do it. It's called Twin Peaks. I'm on the move. Let's hope the set doesn't crash, bang and wallop around me. Now, we have had a techniques, it's all come in, Debbie, we will be featuring technique number 3, so we'll be featuring the bracelet. Okay, so we'll just let Debbie get set up there. Look at this jewellery, it is beautiful. We've got more being added to it right now. I thought so. So those oh my word, okay. I was thinking, there's some extra little bits and pieces here. So you've seen 3 pieces, of which 3 different techniques were offered to you to see. Have people texting in, we're gonna learn how to do the bracelet, because there's a couple of different techniques involved in that. We've been inundated, thank you so much for all your messages. It will be the bracelet that we'll be seeing. Oh my word. Keeps on coming, keeps on coming. La 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 la. Look at all of this. All right, I'm excited. So, from this one kit, can we have a good gander through this, please? Is that all right? Ryan saying no. Tough. Oh my word, right. Okay, first of all, immediately as you look at that bracelet and these earrings, look at the quality of the smoky quartz. It is as clear can be. It is beautiful. Look at those. This has got the most amazing gold-plated copper big chunky beads in it as well that you saw there. So Debbie has been able to create from this single kit alone 3 stunning necklaces, 2 gorgeous, 2 pairs of earrings and 3 bracelets, and still have lots of things left over. Beading thread and wire and elastic coming out of her ears, and loads more findings as well, because you can see there's extra shepherd hooks, etc., that haven't even been used. So this is a great opportunity to then think, you know what, the beads have gone such a long way with just the findings, they've gone such a long way there, but still findings left over. I could incorporate that red agate strand from the early bird special to help the kit go even further, and there's findings to use it alongside. So I'm gonna have to whiz through this because it's already going. Look at this pendant that you get in this kit. This is gorgeous. It's measuring 40 by 30 millimeters, and it's 8 millimeters in its thickness. Okay, we have got almost a quarter of the stock has already gone. This is red agate, and it is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. We will have a quick look again, a close-up on the way that that's been attached onto the piece, the way that Debbie has created a bail, but we'll see a actual full demo of the bracelet, because that's what you've asked to see. Right, I'm going to whiz through this because it's going really, really quickly already. So first of all, and we are going under £30 for the whole kit. You've effectively got 4 strands of genuine gemstones. The first of which, I'm going to start with the lowest price one if you were to buy everything individually. And that would be the rosewood, which is here. It's delicate, it's pretty. And yet, actually, I think it's actually quite unisex, because I'm looking over to Ryan, and Ryan has an elasticated wooden bracelet on now. Very, very similar colour of wood. Very similar. He's just doing that for you. You can't see that there. There you go. There you go. Very similar tone set. So actually this is quite a nice unisex wood. It's called a rosewood. It's got a lovely warm tone to it. I think that would work really nicely with macrame technique. If you wanted to bring in some lovely chocolate brown nylon threads, could work really nicely with that. Okay, then look at this. This is gorgeous. These are frosted, crackled agates. When the snowman brings the snow. La 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 la. La 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 la. Sorry, some people's dogs are now barking at the tally, aren't they? 470 carats. $14mm rounds. Now Ollie, my director's now singing Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas. Do you know what? There's not quite, I don't think there's another song that makes me feel quite as Christmassy as that one does. Or Stay Another Day, E17. Oh yeah, stay now, stay now. Anyway, we're talking about this kit. So 400, thank you guys, that was lovely. Stay now. Right, 470 carats, that's a full 38cm strand, and they are amazing. 14mm white crackled agate. It's going so quickly now, look at these. Oh my goodness, whenever I see good quality smoky quartz, I think of Debbie. There's nothing quite as classy as a clear, perfect colour of smoky quartz, is there?
No, it's a backdrop, I think, for every colour gem. There's something about that colour that just goes with absolutely everything.
And all metals as well,
Yes,
isn't it?
all metals. Beautiful.
Silvers, rose golds, white golds, yellow golds. It is beautiful. Now this strand alone, I tell you, how much would this kit cost? Carla's just going to work out how much it will cost. This is going to be amazing value for money. You're going to get a massive saving buying it as a kit rather than everything individually. Okay, so quite typically would be these, okay, and then your essentials. So your 50 metres of beading thread, your 6 metres clear elastic, your 80 metres of monofilament, a large and a small organza gift bag with your, as I like to call it, 99 findings and a metre of chain, or 100 findings also known as. So you have got 3 pairs of shepherd hooks, 15 head pins, 15 crimp bead covers, 10 closed jump rings, 10 plain beads, a metre of the twisted over loop chain, 3 to 4mm in diameter each link, 10 eye pins, a pair of earring chandeliers, 20 crimp beads, a 17 by 90mm heart toggle clasp, a 13mm toggle clasp, and a 7mm bulk ring clasp and jump ring. This is flying out. This kit is really flying out. Right, so what we're effectively looking at here is great value for money already. You've got loads more coming your way right now. So you already know that you've also got this amazing pendant of red agate measuring 40 by 30mm and an 8mm in its depth, and you've got a really lovely Lucy Nichols fingerprint on there as well. Gorgeous. I'll turn it around the other way. Okay, extras that make this even better value for money, that help it go even further. You've got a 925 sterling silver handmade chain with the most beautiful, genuine carnelian there as well. Now we've talked about this again before and again. For the ingredients alone, with the price of these individual strands, usually we couldn't actually make it in the studio. That is pure 925 sterling silver. It's not been made by machine, it's all been made by hand. Now it's 9 inches in length. It is absolutely exquisite, and it's genuine carnelian. You know what? You're going to get that thrown in for free today. And then you're also going to be getting thrown in for free. It's 0.6. 0.6, I think, if I was to choose anyone, if I was to go on a desert island and I was only allowed to take 1 gauge of wire with me, I'd probably take a 0.6.
Why would you take it to a desert island?
Why would I take it to a desert island?
Yeah.
Because I was going to be stranded there.
Stranded, very good. Beads, stranding, very good there.
I didn't actually get that. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. Right, yeah. So that's the 0.6. You're getting that thrown in for free. And then also, I mean, these are usually about $7.95 or something like that for 5 of these. They're like a cowbell shape, I suppose is the best way of describing it. They're 38mm. Oh no, that's not right. They're not 38mm in diameter at all. They're large though. think they're possibly... Oh, do you know what? I'm going to get those measured for you. You get 5 of these anyway. So, you've got the frosted crackle agate, you've got the rosewood, you've got the smoky quartz, you've got the carnelian chain, you've got the agate pendant, you've got the 5 bees, you've got 10 meters of the 0.6 wire in the gold colour. That's gold-plated copper wire. Gold colour, silver-plated copper wire, sorry. And then you've got 50 meters of beading thread, 6 meters of clearance elastic, 80 meters of monofilament. You've got 100 findings and a large and small organza gift bag. And if you were to buy all of this individually off our own website, it would come to £51.85. Let's stop the music, please. £51.85. Are you up for that today? I'm feeling a Jewellery Maker bargain. You ready? Fastest people to get it, because we've got just over half the stock left. £27.95. It's usually £51.85. And Ollie was in such suspense then, he was holding his breath. Free tutorial booklet and DVD with your first purchase. 30-day money-back guarantee. We're going to see what Debbie's done with it. You've already had a little bit of an idea and a heads up from 3 of the pieces, of which we gave you options to choose for techniques earlier. I'm going to try not to break the set. And we know that we're going to learn how to do that bracelet that we saw just before. So Debbie, talk us through, because we'd really like to see this in full detail now. 'Cause just even this piece here, so simple, but the choice of gemstones together.
It's only 3 stones. Well, 2 gemstones and a gold bead. That's it.
If you broke that down, how much would you reckon it cost to make it?
I really don't know. I really don't know. In fact, that'd be very
Probably.
Don't know.
Probably about £1.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
About £1, genuine gemstones. Probably about £1 to make that. Amazing. So that just gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Just
the
really
attention
simple.
to detail, really simple but so effective.
Well, I started off with a long necklace.
Okay,
I did that one first,
that one there.
which I love. You know, I love my long necklaces with chains and something tassely. I love the gemstones when they move. I just think they look gorgeous. And then did the earrings, and then I wanted to do something with the pendant. And that looks completely different to the rest of the kit, I know. But
So we'll just, hang on Debbie, she's getting excited. Hang on, we're going to look at the earrings.
It's only a
girl.
wiggle. Only a wiggle there.
No, but they're lovely. You're saying only a wiggle, so but they are really lovely, and the clarity of that smoky quartz.
Oh, it's beautiful. Absolutely
gorgeous.
beautiful.
Oh, limited stock. Well, actually, not quite limited. Over half the stock, sorry, is gone. We're into less than half the stock available now. So those ones there. Where to next? Sorry, this one.
This one. I just wanted to do something completely different. I love those wooden beads. I think they're beautiful.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to mix them with the others, because sometimes when you get these kits home with 2 or 3 strands, you might put them into your stash and use them with completely different things. But that, I thought, with the pendant, looked beautiful.
Would you mind, Ryan, would you mind just doing a close-up on this pendant? I know we're not going to be actually demoing it, but if we can have a little close-up on
Ever
it.
so easy, ever so simple. It's just a head pin, but because the hole is too big, if I turn it sideways, I've just popped a gold bead on the front and taken it through the back, and then just coiled it over the front. But all those are just gold crimps. I've put it onto there.
Wow, that just looks like a proper little veil.
It does. It looks like a tube almost,
Yeah.
but no, those are just a line of gold
A few
crimps.
crimp beads together. Fab. So there's that one there. Now this bracelet here, we're going to learn how to make in just a moment. And thank you to all of you who've been texting in. That's gorgeous.
It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah, we've been overwhelmed by text messages to see that.
Oh, thank you very much. And then the bracelet next door to that, I did to match the 2 necklaces, because it's got a twist of wire around the front,
Oh yeah.
which is very similar to the others.
Yeah, nice. Like a sort of bow feel to it, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous. And those frosted agates are stunning, frosted crackled agate. There's something about the texture of those when you're actually using them.
And you
in the
can
hand.
varnish them and make them a different texture.
What would you varnish them with?
Just with
nail varnish?
No. I use the varnish from the clay,
Okay.
actually. And it just takes that frosting off. Lick them.
Just
Lick your
tuned
gems.
in. This is Debbie.
Don't do
licking
this at home.
gemstones.
Don't. It makes them milky.
Would you like to show that to Ryan on camera too? This is Debbie's saliva on a bead, everybody.
Isn't it lovely? Very attractive. It makes it milky rather than frosted. See that? It makes it like a milky sort of colour.
Wow, wow, wow.
So you lose the crackles, but it just looks like a milky sort of bead. Okay.
So that's just where Debbie has put her saliva on the bead.
Sorry about that.
That's where you would use the same varnish that we use on the polymer clay.
Yeah. So you can alternate them then, so you've got two different looks, you know?
Nice. Oh, we're really limited in stock on this now. It's just £27.95, and don't forget, this would usually be £51.85 for all of it.
Such good value.
Off the website. And today it's just £27.95 using the code at the top of your screen. So we've seen that bracelet there, and then these gorgeous
just simple little earrings and then a stretchy, that's all. Just use the head pins up and
look
coils.
at this bracelet here. So all this is...
It's just the eye pins.
Eye pins in little coils, threaded on like beads, alongside the smoky quartz on a strand of elastic.
Really
well,
simple.
goodness me, for all of you out there who've never made a piece of jewellery before in your life, make something like that. You're going to feel such a sense of satisfaction.
Yes. Real sense of achievement when you've made it yourself.
Yeah.
All these beads, can I say, on the front of this mat is what I have left over. That's everything that I had, not
all
that.
your chandelier findings.
Yeah, I didn't touch them. All of these is what left over, so I could have made quite a few more earrings and bits and pieces, even 2 of these beautiful gold beads I haven't used. So there's a lot there.
Wow, fab. So we're going to just
can I pinch the carnelian from your display?
Oh, we'll just have to get...
Cassie, can I pinch the carnelian chain? Because I didn't have one in my kit.
Okay. Yeah. Just for the demo kit here in the studio.
Just for demo.
Don't you worry. Ryan's just going to get that for us.
Oh, thank you,
Ryan. Hello, Ryan. Ryan, pop on screen and say hello to all the
Sorry,
viewers.
Ryan. I wouldn't have done it, you know.
This is Ryan. Isn't he a puppet?
I am.
Thank you. Yes, I am, yes. He thinks so. Okie dokie.
Right, so for the bead...
Just seeing this now and giving a heads up to people at home, a lot of this, for it to work, is actually in the preparation, isn't it?
Actually.
So getting all your components ready before you join them all up together.
Yes.
And getting quite organised.
Absolutely. I use my beading tray at home. If I can just bring that over slightly. I get my beading tray at home and I place all my designs out. It saves you making those mistakes and having to start all over again.
Yeah.
Because on these trays, they're on the website, they've got measurements. They've got measurements so you can know where your size of bracelet is. You can mark it either side and think, right, well, I know that's where I've got to make my bracelet to. And your necklaces, and that means you can put your design out and not get halfway through your design and have to take it all off and start again. Because how many hundreds of times have you done that? I know I have.
And then you've got it all symmetrical on one side, and then you go,
I've missed a bead out.
I've got beads on the other side.
I've missed a bead out so many times. I thought, oh, I've got to start all over again. And sometimes you just think, I can't be bothered. So, quite honestly. So, with this chain, what I'm doing here, I'm just going to move that out of the way. What I'm doing here is counting.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people aren't quite sure how to use this chain and without losing links and things. So, okay.
Ever so easy to do. So I'm counting one link, 2 links, and then I'm cutting on the 3rd one. Don't worry about losing a bead, because those are the beads that I've actually put on the front of the bracelet. So I've got 1, 2, 3. If I cut the last one, 4. So you need 4 double links to make this. Now don't worry about the beads that you've lost here, because if you pull out the wires that are going through them, you just put eye pins through or something. And use those as the dangles at the front of your bracelet, okay? So, what I've done here is I've prepared some of these beads. Now normally I would say you have to make sure that both of the eyes either side are the same size. In this instance, I would say no. And the reason being is that this eye has got to go through 4 of these links. So I want it slightly larger. So it's not going to be too difficult to close. Yeah. So I've made 1, 2, 3, 4 with larger eyes on one side than the other. So my beads are going to go in between these two. So if I take this bracelet off, you'll see what I mean. So here is where the two large eyes are. So I can get all those links through. Okay? So if I do one of the beads and show you how to do it. So now I've cut 4 of my little links. So I'm going to thread on, doesn't matter that one's silver and one's gold, it really, really doesn't matter. Oops, it says 1. It will go on, there we go, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then close. All right, and there you've got a tassel. I mean, that looks quite nice just as a tassel, actually. But it does, doesn't it? But then if I open the other side, and you need to hold these up, actually. It's the only way that they'll go on. Should have brought my glasses with me, shouldn't I?
I've got mine in my bag, don't I?
1, 2. Oops. Can't find it. 3. It doesn't always work first time. But you can see why you need the link a little bit bigger. That's better. 3. Oh, it is live TV. Just talk amongst yourselves, would you, while I try and do this. 1, 2. 3. Da-da! I'm going to do these with the pliers. It'll be a lot easier. The pliers. Right. Better. 2, 3. Oh, I've lost one now. It is fiddly. Do you know, these went on an absolute dream at home.
That's because you weren't on live TV. Just so you know, got less than 30 of these kits available now. It was £51 and 85 pence. And it's just £27.95 for today only. At 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, you won't be able to get this offer.
Oh.
All right there.
Yes, right. So.
Anyone got a cold?
Yes, compress,
that's the word.
But there you have your little bead. A bit of a monster to get on, but anyway, there you go. There's your little bead.
That's lovely though. I've not seen a chain used like that. It's really lovely.
Pretty bead. And then the other half of the neck, if I do half of the bracelet like that, I've then put 2 beads there.
That's what I meant about having your components at the ready, and then they just link on, don't they?
A lot easier, yeah. So then you pop that on like so, and then using another eye pin, head pin, feed on a couple of the gold beads, and I did put a clasp, here we go. I'm just going to take the end of the head pin or eye pin and make a loop with my pliers, open that up, pop it through the link, let the bead fall, and then cut it to the length that I want to make my coil, coil it back, and then that goes onto the end of my bracelet. Oops. Go on, that's it. That's that. So that's one end, okay? So that's one part of the bracelet that's complete. And in the centre, all I've done is I've connected these 2 beads together, put these on little eye pins and then attach them as a dangle.
Fab.
These are just little individual beads. So really, really simple.
And that's real proof in the mixing of metals as well, isn't it? There's real using the silver and the gold plate really does work.
It does indeed, yes.
And we've got less than 20 of the kits available now. Debbie, thank you so much. As always, of course, all of the designs will be photographed and put up onto our Facebook page and our web page as well. So when you get your kit home, put the code in and all the images of Debbie's jewellery will pop up. So you can copy them if you like for inspiration. But right now, let's have a look at inspiration that you can give to us. Let's go to the Wall of Fame. gorgeous. Those colours are
Look that.
amazing.
Number 21. This is lovely. Hi, Jewellery Maker. This is my first entry to the Wall of Fame.
Warm welcome to you. Warm welcome.
Yes, it was using silver-coloured wire, druzy and crackle quartz. I'm completely addicted to Jewellery Maker and I've had to ban myself from buying anything else, although it's going very well. I recently started selling my jewellery and I'm surprised at how well it's going. Hopefully I'll make enough money so I can buy lots more. From Louise in Sunderland. That is beautiful, Louise.
Louise, that is really stunning and I'm not surprised it's going well selling, because that is just stunning.
It's lovely.
Well done, hun. Number 23.
I know. Beautiful, isn't
Oh,
it?
yes. Karen in Kirby. Oh, yes. Hi all, here's my first entry to the Wall of Fame. Another first. Well, welcome to you, and my first attempt at the gizmo. Hope you like it. Karen from Kirby. Karen, I think it's safe to say you've definitely found a genre of jewellery making that you're amazing at. That is gorgeous. Number 23. And remember, our gizmo is back in stock at £5.95, so if you are looking for the gizmo mandrel tool, grab it whilst it's there.
How lovely.
How beautiful.
Says, hi all from JM. Here is my entry for the Hall of Fame this week. Hope you like my first wire work attempt. Wow.
There's no way that I would like my first wire work attempt.
No,
Mine was rubbish. That's amazing.
The wire is lovely from Jewellery Maker, as are the gems. Thank you for introduction to a beautiful new hobby. Keep up the good work. Lots of love from Diane in Holmfirth. That's beautiful.
Diane, hello there in Holmfirth. Say hello to the wrinkled stocking tea room for me. And have a tuna jacket for me there. The wrinkled stocking tea room. I tell you what, we should have a crew trip out to Holmfirth. It's just fabulous. It's where they filmed the last of Summer Wine, Ryan. And they've got the wrinkled stocking tea room. Yeah. It's a lovely part of the world. And then the final one for now. These are really lovely. Number 24, look at this. And it says, it was sent in yesterday. Hi Lucy, Noodle, Gemma and all the team. Noodle, you're getting mentions on TV and you're not even born. Yeah, he quite likes that. He just respond to his name, Noodle. I don't know what we're going to call him in real life. This is my entry to the Wall of Fame. It's one of the first pieces of jewellery I've ever made. I only started watching JM a few weeks ago and I'm really enjoying my new hobby. Oh, warm welcome to you, hun. I hope my earrings will make it to the Wall of Fame, even though they're really basic. And I've used a rose quartz and sterling silver chain for all from my new favourite channel. Good luck to everyone, and that's from Lauren. Lauren, you've been watching a few weeks, and look what we've made with genuine gemstones and sterling silver chain, and they're not basic at all. I think you've made a few pairs of earrings.
I have. I think they're gorgeous, and sometimes you don't want to be too fussy. The gems as beautiful as they are.
Totally. You've obviously got a real eye for detail and proportions and things, and gorgeous design. And Debbie's been making jewellery for a long time, a professional jewellery maker, and you're making the same designs as hers. Lauren, look forward to seeing more from you there, hun. Good luck to you. You are at number 24. Now, we are going to go to a short break. When we return, however, the phone lines will go bonkers. Ooh. These are a staple essential. We're going to do them under £8 for the whole strand.
Wow.
We're going to shock you. You're going to want these. They're beautiful, and they really do come into their own around this time of year. Just as, let's face it, I'm now getting up in the morning, in the dark,
I know.
to work. This morning, it was the foggiest.
It was foggy this morning, wasn't it?
Really foggy. But it's when the nights start drawing in that the glamour starts to increase, isn't it?
This lady, what's her name? Her name? Diane. These bracelets, can you imagine doing these wirework bracelets with that?
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Gorgeous.
Very nice.
Gorgeous, gorgeous,
Very nice.
gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Black, lustrous, sparkly gemstones, genuine gemstones, under £8 for the whole 38cm strand. Don't go anywhere. Coming up on the other side of this.
The team here at Jewellery Maker in Jaipur are constantly pushing the boundaries, and as I'm sure you can see just by looking at these 10 strands here, really exciting brand new cuts, brand new shapes and sizes that'll be on your screens in just a few weeks.
Come and join the fun with guest designer Bea Morrison as she guides you through the basics of using gem art. During the course of the day, you will learn how to use the gem art kit, how to create different looks and effects, demonstrations on gluing and outlining, and how to create your own gem art piece. The full course includes a gem art kit and extra picture frame, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to meet the presenters, and take a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £69.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Basics DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
For a number of reasons. One, the gems are absolutely beautiful and it's a pleasure to work with them. Two, it's a fantastic hobby and Jewellery Maker supplies everything you need to make that hobby work. And lastly, it's just fun. It's just fun. The programme is fun and entertaining. The people I meet, having made the jewellery and selling the jewellery and on Facebook, they're all fun and very interesting. And I'm taking on a new lease of life. I'm retired now and enjoying myself.
So, the strand that really, again, we talked about smoky quartz being a backdrop to gemstones earlier, but this is exactly the same. Black agate is a backdrop. Oh my word, look at the sparkle from there. They're amazing, aren't they? They're so incredibly elegant. Now this is due to the fact, can I urge you to call now? Because we're going to do an amazing offer on these. We've got loads of weekend offers coming to you. We're going to do these for under £8. I'm a little bit extra off. So 160 carats. I would urge you to be on the phone lines now, because already we've got tons that have gone on the website. Look at that luster, look at the sparkle. This is genuine gemstone. Now they're measuring 14 by 10mm each, so you've got really lovely proportion sizes here for rectangles. And like Debbie mentioned earlier, for bracelets, these are going to look gorgeous wire wrapped. Now the code is TJGP30. We've already got people on the phone lines. We're going to do an amazing low price, and they are your absolute staple essential. I have got a beautiful monochrome section coming up for you a little bit later in the show, actually, that has spinel in it, and they would work beautifully together. These are incredibly lustrous. They are your staple essential, and for all of you out there who are just starting off making jewellery, 1,000,000,000,000%, these are an essential must-have, aren't they, Debbie?
Oh, absolutely. The backdrop for anything, really.
Yeah. Totally.
Stunning.
So, I mean, you can use these as pendants as well, can't you? You don't have to just
yes,
they'd be lovely as little drops, or drops, perhaps even waterfall style. So you've got one drop, come in a little bit, 2 drops, and then 3 drops, and then 4 drops, and 5 drops in the centre, and same on the other side, and that could make a really elegant necklace. We are having a really busy day today, so good luck. Warm welcome to all of you. If you've just tuned in, where have you been? It's 10:20. How dare you be late? But all right, come on. £6.45. Welcome to Jewellery Maker this morning. Grab them. This is a brilliant deal for 160 carats of essential gemstones. They're not even just, they're not sort of even considered to be you know, a luxury item. These are an essential item, and they're £6.45. So they're 14 by 10 millimeters each. They're incredibly elegant. I will just pop these up to my neckline again so you can see how these really do play around with the light. It's the luster off the facets of the gemstones. They're incredibly pretty. Way over 100 of those have gone already. Lots of people buying more than one of those strands. Now, because it's on a temporary strand, it's not sitting particularly beautifully well on the neckline. That's why we then send you beading thread and your monofilament and your elastic. So this is just on a temporary strand. But you can just manipulate these around in so many different ways. They're just very, very, very elegant as a simple bracelet. I mean, how elegant is that? Perhaps working it, you know, work it, do something really fabulous, incorporating these discs around. And we're going to do a 2-for-1 offer on those amazing packets of the discs in just a minute. They really do remind me of a big brand of crisps that was big in the 80s, those. And also the type of crisp that you can buy in a tube that once you pop, you just can't stop.
That's right, yes. And they're exactly the ones.
0800 644 655. About 20-second wait there on the phone lines, but don't worry, we'll answer your call in the order that you call in. We're now limited in stock on those. They are ever so gorgeous. I also think this would work really nicely on memory wire with a little silver bead in between. Get quite sort of...
And with the filigree things, they look lovely.
Ooh, we're having one of those shows today. Oh yeah, oh yeah. So £6.45. Remember, the offer on the 925 sterling silver filigree pendants is only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Okay, we are ready for your next lot of text messages. So we're going to look over and see what Debbie has done with our next kit that's going to be coming up. And that she's done absolutely loads, but the 3 pieces of which techniques have been chosen. Debbie, may we just pester you for a moment?
You may.
And show us the 3 options for different techniques. So what you need to be doing, folks, is texting in either technique 1, 2, or 3. And Debbie will point out which is which right now. So our technique 1.
It's something really simple, very, very simple. I've chosen sort of 3 sort of gradients of techniques.
Okay.
So this is a really, really simple technique, just a double strand. So that's technique 1.
Double strand for technique 1.
Technique 2 is connecting chain, and to connect 2 pieces of chain together just to give a little bit of a tassel. That's technique 2.
So connecting chain.
Using eye pins. That's again probably something for beginners, but how to use eye pins and connect them together. And technique 3 are these earrings where I've used the wire to form like a little cage, and also to gizmo the wire and then form it into a little bead.
So that's wire wrap all the way around as well. Almost looks like very definitive faceting.
Yes, it does.
Those there. So technique 1 is the double strand necklace. Technique 2 is chain and tassels. And technique 3 are the earrings. It's up to you which technique you would like to see when we go over to Debbie. Please send in your requests to 60777. Start your text message JM Studio, and the technique that has the most requests will be the one that Debbie will show. Now, it's only 3 of many pieces that have been made with the next kit that's coming your way very shortly indeed. Okay, where to next then? Can I just remind you, I have got tanzanite coming up for you, genuine tanzanite that's been hand faceted, hand drilled, and beautifully colour matched in Jaipur for you. That'll be on its way to you later in the show. Also, I have to have this strand of just If I'm like this about a gemstone strand, what am I going to be like about my little boy's feet? His little toes. I feel like I've really bonded with Noodle's toes.
Toes?
And his little feet, yes. Because he makes them known quite a lot. Just here. Yeah, he's not going to be, he's going to be a footballer. You know who his father is. Really? Do you reckon? Sport in our family? I'd like to think he's probably more like a Billy Elliot, but he can be whatever he wants to be as long as he's happy. Marvellous, let's move on. So, and I can assure you Fonzie as well. Apparently someone was concerned yesterday as well. I hadn't mentioned Fonzie for a while. Fonzie is very well. Fonzie is my firstborn. He is my house rabbit. He is my firstborn. I am completely obsessed and adore him. He has a new house in our house in the utility room, and he loves it, which I'm really pleased about. So yeah, that's the update in my life. I hope you're all well. Lovely. Right, let's have a look at these. We're going to do a brilliant 2-for-1 offer. Now these were featured yesterday within a kit in the silver colour, and I'm going to show you the piece of jewellery that Gemma made in just a moment using these. I probably angled these in a really bad way, haven't I? Does that work? Oh, I love them. Now they go from, I'll just get some sizes for you in a second actually. Whilst we're getting the sizes for you, let me remind you of a piece of jewellery that Gemma made yesterday using these, but in the silver colour. And this is stunning. Look at that. Just to remind you how it was done, because we talked through it very briefly, there's monofilament holding all of these together in like a weave. She then placed a head pin, a ball head pin through, and did a coil on the back, and then used a long piece of wire. So if you just get that image in your head, the phone lines are already stacking up. We're going to do a 2-for-1 offer on the gold colour. And then she did actually just use, was that 1, 2? I think she, yeah, just use all of them. I think there was one more somewhere as well. So that is a beautiful idea of how you can use these. So for today only, until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, we are going to be offering a massive discount by offering a 2-for-1 offer. 32mm, 28mm, 22mm, 20mm, 18mm, 14mm, 10mm and 8mm in size. Price coming in $6.95. You're going to get 2 packs. Now you have to get these because it's amazing value for money. 2 of each size, so $6.95 is going to get you all of these. To get 2 packs to me makes sense. It allows you to have that symmetry. We've got people buying this offer twice over. That is a brilliant way to do it. So you can get for £14, less than £14, you'll be able to get 4 packs of these. I really would highly recommend it. $6.95 for just 1 pack. That's a price anyway. I don't think that was the original price. $6.95 for one of these packs was, I really don't believe it was the original price. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it was the original price. Was it? Seems incredibly low. They are copper with the gold finish on top. Right, there's a lot of you there on the phone lines. £6.95 for all of them. And it does make sense to get more than 1 of these offers. So if you'd like the 2-for-1 offer twice or 3 times over, I'd get it whilst it's here because it's incredible value for, I mean, it is incredible value for money, isn't it? You can see that. You don't need me to tell you that. We've got about a 50-second wait on the phone lines. Don't worry, we know you're there. Again, you're answered in the order that you call in. If you are shopping on the website, I need you to check out your basket immediately because we're close to selling out of these. If you've got it allocated to your basket and you haven't checked out, that means that the people on the phone lines will then get it because it's on a first pay, first serve basis. So pay for them quickly, check out your basket. So you've definitely got them. $6.95 for all of those. Let me remind you again of this design. So they've been basically weave it on with monofilament, head pin going through each of them, creating a coil loop on the back and a piece of wire going through. Now, if silver is more of your colour, I have got some amazing heart, oh, actually lots of different shapes and sizes of the copper beads coming up a little bit later. Debbie, how you is that?
Oh, isn't that lovely?
That is
That's
a whopper
beautiful.
heart.
I love that.
Okay, let's stop the music because I'm about to add something else onto your order. You're about to make a fabulosicness. Yeah. A fabulosicness purchase. Right. I'm going to throw at you now a reason for you to shop if you haven't yet done so. Because this is going to be too good an opportunity to miss out on. I've got genuine freshwater culture pearls. These are nuggets and they're measuring approximately 8 to 11 millimetres each. The average size of a pearl in Europe is about 6.4. Yes! Genuine freshwater culture pearl. And you can see you've got a beautiful pearl essence coming off that white natural colour, where you've got the pinks and you've got greens and you've got blues and you've got oranges. Really stunning. Really, really, really stunning pearls. Bit more of an organic feel, so you will pay less for a nugget pearl than you would an almost perfect round. And then look at this natural carnelian. Now I tell you what, again, if you want inspiration of how to use large nuggets, large drop style nuggets, go and have a look on Mark Smith, our guest designer's Facebook page. What he doesn't know, what he can't do with nuggets isn't worth knowing. Does that make sense? Yes, it did. I think so. 18 by 6 millimetres each. And the beauty of this shape is that you can graduate in size and you can graduate in colour as well. So it's again a full 38 centimetre strand. All right then, what price do you reckon? Do you reckon, comparable to our own website, it's probably realistic, about £8.95 each? £9.95? Well, they're real pearls, aren't they? What do you think? They're larger than average, maybe about £9.95? And that's natural carnelian, so it's hard to say, price comparing to our own website. Use the code on the top of your screen. Don't delay. Have this today. £8.95 for both. 0800 644 655. Get them, get them, get them. Do you know what? If you were just to buy this one packet from us today, this one 2-strand pack, so one post and packaging price at £2.95 for everything that you purchase all day, so it actually doesn't make sense to buy less from us. It makes sense to buy more. You get better value for money the more you buy. But you could literally thread carnelian pearl, carnelian pearl, carnelian pearl, carnelian pearl. That could make a really lovely combination. How would you tend to use the large nuggets, Debbie?
Well, I usually strand them on 2 or 3 strands. And you know, like the 3-stranded weave that we do?
Yeah.
It's put sort of a couple on each strand and then put a jump ring to pull the strands together.
Nice.
And then put it, because then they angle at different.
Yeah,
so,
nice
then
big
they don't lie
clusters.
flat. They just stick. And a lot of the fashions now this season have got pointed metal and different coloured studs in the jewellery. So that would look lovely.
Oh yes, and doing it in genuine gems. So it's right, £8.95. We're getting close to limited stock already. Lots of you just flung yourselves on the website there. Flung yourselves on the website. Don't know if you've flung yourselves on the website. Maybe. Anyway, yeah. PS GC60. Don't worry, you've only got me for a few more shows. £8.95. We are very limited in stock on these now. Free phone number. Actually, do you know? Oh! Look at the size of those whoppers. I love that combination. Don't you just, Debbie, what do you think of that?
Oh, that's nice.
Isn't it?
Yeah, that completely changes the look of it, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? Yeah.
That's nice, I like that.
So those are the pearls, which are absolutely humongously mahoosive fabulousness of pearls, coming up in the next kit that Debbie's prepared for us. Okay, we're ready to do something else. Are you ready for me to throw another deal your way? I'll tell you, before I do, can I just remind you, I've got this mookaite coming your way. When did you last see mookaite? When did you last see mookaite? It's amazing. Literally deep purpley tones into mustard tones, into brownie tones, into lilac tones, into beige tones. It's got it all. That's gorgeous, all the way from the Mooga Creek, mate, in Australia. I'm really sorry if I've just offended anyone from Australia. That wasn't supposed to be. Right, also coming up, I've got genuine tanzanite on its way, and these, I have to have these. I need these in my life, I need them. If I walk away from the show today and I haven't got these, I'll be really cheesed off. I love those. Oh, I'm visualising. That's it. You know when you go into, I can feel myself going. And you're like, I take myself into my living room on my beading tray, and what would I do with those? Yeah. Love those. Right, another 3-strand pack. Be prepared for queues on the phone lines because we're going to do something mental on the price of this. Now, the average size pearl is about a 6.4. Check these out. What a stunning combination. Now, the beauty of our bundles is they're amazing value for money, but you don't have to use them all together. You really don't. You can, there's no rules. If we focus first of all on this rainbow fluorite strand, these are 8mm rondelles. It's 230 carats, and you could quite easily and very clearly draw out the ones with the lilac tone, the green tones, the deep plums, and so on and so forth. And there's then these delicate pink tones as well. That's just one of the strands. Now you then have a potato pearl. Oh, what? Oh, I've got Ollie in the studio. Fabulous. What shape pearl is it, Ollie? Potato. There's no one quite. He does it better than Jed would. I tell you, and they are the original. 8mm pearls, and that's who we've got it from. A potato pearl. These are the teal colour. That colour is gorgeous. And I'll tell you what, it's everywhere at the moment. 8mm. The teal tone is everywhere. It's incredibly classy. And I do. I love it with that dusky pink. And what shape are these, Ollie? Potato. Thank you. Man of little words, but when he actually does say it, when he does speak, oh, it's just music to my ears. Right, all 3 strands. We're going to do a brilliant saving, once again, using the code at the top of your screen. There's people already on the phone lines. Think about these colours, this deep, almost like a metallic-y hue with a deep intensity, the lustre of that pearl, being perhaps a bit more of a contemporary take on a Christmas theme rather than going down your typical reds and greens. You've got a very classy look here, perhaps with a lovely cashmere-looking sweater. $14.95 for all 3 strands. Work out less than £5 a strand. That's genuine fresh waterculture pearls. And of course your fluorite in there. BDGC83, I'm not having to say a great deal. Speaking for themselves, they're flying out the door at $14.95 for all 3 strands. They're beautiful. And again, a 30-day money-back guarantee. 0800 644 655. So 1 post and packaging price all day. Your post and packaging, you've got 2 different options. You've got a Royal Mail facility at $2.95 all day, and you've got a courier facility at $4.95 all day. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. 0800 644 655. BDGC83. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful colours, but we've got less than 50 of these packs now. We are busy today. I'm just looking around at everything else I've got for you in today's show as well. I've got so much to get through, it's ridiculous. I've got a bundle coming up with chain, that mookaite bundle, that printed shell bundle. I've got another bundle with fluorite. I've got amethyst on its way. I've got another pearl bundle. Oh my word, hang on, I've got to show you this, I've got to show you this, I've got to show you this. I have to show you this. Check it out! Did you see the show yesterday with the black version of this coil spring? We're going to be doing this a little bit later. How fabulous is this? Now you can't actually go ahead and make anything like this yourself that we're aware of, because it literally works like memory wire. But Gizmode, it's amazing. And that'll be part of a 3-strand pack that we're going to bring to you a little bit later. This will sell out in seconds. And we've got ideas of how you can use this by showing you some of the jewellery that Gemma made in the show yesterday using the black version. Right then, we're going to do our next kit. Next, do we know which technique we're going to be seeing? An overwhelming response, Debbie, to see technique number 3. So the earrings, we are going to learn how to do those fabulous earrings. There's 3 pieces of jewellery here, but we're just going to get the rest of it set up for you so you can see the rest of the jewellery. So this kit is fabulous, and it's going to a silly price. We're going to do a silly price on this. And that size pearl in them. Right, whilst Debbie's setting up that kit, I want to show to you these pearls. And I know I'm not speaking out of line because I presented them myself, and in fact, have we got the price on the website of this single strand of pearls? Because this size we've been doing usually about $14.95, haven't we? Yeah. They're chocolate cultured Baroque shape pearls. They're absolutely amazing. You've got bronzy tones, even sort of a minky tone coming through. Real definitive chocolate and coffee tones. Now, the big wow factor about this strand of pearls is the size. They're 10 millimeters, folks. Now, a freshwater culture pearl is a genuine pearl that will have taken approximately, to get it to 10 millimeters, you're looking about 10 years in the making. If you think about it, it's usually around about a year per millimeter of nacre to naturally be layered up. And they're in a farming environment, so we can get them at a much lower price for you, opposed to a sporadic oceanic pearl that's been found where you'd be paying a lot more. There's a real investment from the farmers into this because they literally will set up the oyster farm, the pearl starved in development, and then they leave them for 10 years. They just have to leave them. It's a bit of a gamble, but when you can get this shape of them, I personally wouldn't have labelled these as Baroque shape. I wouldn't. I would have said these are more potato shape. Because with Baroque shapes, you'd expect them to be a little bit more slightly flat on one side and a bit more irregular in their shape. These are potato shapes. They've been you pay less for a Baroque shape. These aren't a Baroque shape, and yet you're getting a really low price. Have we got the price of the individual strand cut? It's just looking for it, sorry. Okay, while we're looking at that, let's have a look over at the jewellery. Every single item. Debbie, have you cheated?
No.
No added extras at all. Everything that you see here, Debbie has made from one of the kits you're getting. Oh, Ollie, sorry, that green bracelet, can we just focus in on that feature bead in the centre? There's a gorgeous golden square cube. Look! Now those cubes alone, just so you know, are $7.95. You were throwing those in for free today, and you get 5 of them. Isn't that lovely, that gorgeous golden colour next to the green? Classic Christmas colours, maybe? Food for thought. Thank you very much, Ollie. You may continue. A double-stranded necklace. I love these. The gold and the green, it's classy, it's sophisticated. Really, really elegant. Everything has been made from one kit. So, we'll have a look at all the components of the kit. Already, people are on the phone line. So, crackle quartz. These are referred to as faceted short drops. They've also been referred to as a plump drop, an apple shape, a pear drop with the top chopped off, a briolet cut. So you've got briolet faceting, sorry, checkerboard faceting on a briolet cut with a chop topped off, with the top chopped off, yeah. Incredibly classy. And then bringing in a real air of elegance. This is quartz saturated in colour, a real intensity and integrity due to the intensity of colour, I think. And they're measuring 28 millimetres in their drop, and at their fattest point, they're 10 millimetres. And these are the basis of the earrings that Debbie is going to be demoing for us. There's a lot of people on the phone lines already. What was that, sorry? Oh, just so you know, these pearls alone would be £12.95. Now here are your 3 strands of genuine gemstones. 50 metres of silver coloured beading thread and 6 metres clear elastic and 80 metres of monofilament come automatically in this kit. You've got a large and a small organza gift bag. As always, in your small organza gift bag, you've got your findings, and there's 99 findings and then a metre of chain is how I like to talk about it. And you have got within this pack 3 pairs of shepherd hooks, 15 head pins, 15 crimp bead covers, 10 closed jump rings, 10 plain beads, a metre of twisted oval loop chain, 3 by 4 millimetres each loop, 10 eye pins, a pair of earring chandeliers, 20 crimp beads, a heart toggle clasp at 17 by 19 millimetres, 13 millimetre toggle clasp and a bolt ring clasp and jump ring at 7 millimetres. We're not stopping there because you're also going to get within this kit. Oh, I haven't got Ryan in the studio. I've got Ollie. Let's see how Ollie does with this. It's chartreuse. Ollie?
Chartreuse.
Oh, Ryan, you've got competition. You've got competition. This is the chartreuse wire where you've got 0.25 and 15 metres of it. That's also coming included and thrown in also for free in the kit today are these gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous beads. And you can see you've actually got quite a substantial sized hole in these. They are, I can confirm, 925 sterling silver with a 9 carat yellow gold overlay. And you're going to have 5 of them. They're 5 millimetres in diameter. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful kit. Now, just so you know, it would actually come to £49 and 95 pence if you were to buy everything individually. $49.95 usually. Should we basically go half price? Good luck, right, 50% discount, 50% discount by buying it today, but you need to use that code, and it's only while stocks last. We're approaching limited stock already. You've got big pearls, those gorgeous crackle quartz, the green quartz, those extra little freebies in there of the wire and the beads in 925 sterling silver with a 9 carat yellow gold overlay. They are beautiful. They're gorgeous, and you already know what technique we're going to see because it's already been voted for, and the texting facility has said that you want to see the earrings done. So, Debbie, talk us through everything though. It's gorgeous, the gold and the green. Yes, it's so classy.
When I was on last, I bought a supplement from a Sunday paper, and it showed the latest Armani, is it Giorgio Armani? So Giorgio Armani, that's right, collection. And he did the whole catwalk collection in emerald green.
Oh, really?
The whole of his collection for next season is emerald green. Shades of green. I must bring it in again, actually. I kept it at home. Yeah. But he did pages and pages. The most beautiful tie-dye, silk, black and green ball gowns.
Oh, fabulous.
Absolutely
so I need to see this.
Gorgeous.
We are limited stock.
Sorry, Debbie. Sorry, it's okay. So,
no, just limited stock on this, just to warn you.
So coming, when we've gone through Christmas time, I think January, February time, this will start to come in. Because of the daffodils and the spring coming in, so you can now ready for next springtime, because that's when all the emerald greens will hit the shops. So this will be everywhere.
So not only just thinking about your Christmas colours with the emerald greens, but taking into next season. That's quite nice. You can always chop it up and start again then, can't you?
Well, exactly. I mean, you can use the pearls and what have you and think, well, I'll keep the green for next year, or as you say, you chop it up. I mean, that, with this, with some of the black that you've got over there, would look absolutely beautiful.
Even with the black agate that we did earlier at 6:45 for that strand.
That would look just stunning, absolutely stunning. But it's a very rich colour, really rich colour, but I think it's gorgeous. Very nice.
Gorgeous. We've got less than 30 of these kits left now. Just really classy, these earrings here. Simple bit of chain.
Oh, this is simple. You know me, I don't wear earrings, so sometimes I find it very difficult to make earrings. So when I make them, they're usually very simple. I've got to get Ollie to do my earrings, you see?
Yeah, I reckon.
I'll do next is Ollie can
But
do
you can't, I mean, Debbie, for goodness sake. These are just fabulous
those are just a bit of fun. It's because I'm doing a Christmas theme tomorrow, and I was making some baubles and bits and pieces to go on the tree, and I thought, oh, I could do that around some earrings. I think I'll do that.
And we're going to learn this technique in just a second.
Yep.
I think in terms of if we were to look at it as sets,
Yes, I know. I had the chandelier findings and I had a little bit of chain left, and I thought, right, what am I going to do with it?
I'll show you what Debbie's
so
done. I'll move it over here if that's okay.
So I've just bent them slightly so they fit around the wrist at the back, and just used the bits of chain that I had cut off.
So really, that's using
what I had left.
Your leftovers.
Yeah. That's my leftover bracelet.
That's fab, isn't it? And it works so nicely with that necklace.
It does.
And just little attention to detail, like, look, you're going to get all of these And usually, you see, you'd be thinking, oh, there's a little bit of indulgence, I don't really need those. Well, you get them free in the kit. Get the kit and you'll get them for free.
And there was another one as well, which I haven't used actually, with 3 in there, so.
Fab. Fab. So, you've been texting in. You have collectively voted that you would like to see these being made, a demo on these.
Really.
And they look great. They look brilliant.
It's just a bit of fun. Right, so take your beautiful green bead and take a length of wire.
When you say length, how long's a length?
I've cut probably about 60 centimetres, I would have thought.
Okay.
You won't need that much, but it's just in case.
Okay.
So I've just threaded a little bit through, just so I've got a little bit of a tail of about 5–10 centimetres at the top there.
Okay.
Can't see against this, can you, very well? But then you literally just go round and round and round and round. That's all you do. And you can bead this. I mean, you can put beads on these and then have a beaded bead.
Oh, nice. Yeah, little
have,
seed beads
that's
around
right.
it.
Have every other one beaded if you wanted to. I mean, that's how simple it is. And
You made me
keep
that
going.
beautiful bracelet with beaded bead in.
Oh,
With the beaded
yes.
beads on.
Yeah.
Was that last Christmas?
I think so, yeah. So that's what you do, and you go round and round and round until this is one I have made earlier, where I've gone round quite a few times. And then when you end up with a wire either end, bring the bottom wire to the top and just twist. Not too much because
okay.
it will break. This wire is very, very fine, very strong, but if you twist it too much, just that, extra, and it'll go. Right, so that's that. Then put that to one side, and then you need to make the bead that's on top of your earring. So, 2 ways of making a coil. You can do a coil just on your round nose pliers by putting, it's difficult to show you on something so fine, putting, in fact, let me do it with a thicker wire. Imagine this is the green. I'm only doing it with this because you can't see it. Imagine this is the green wire. And you coil with the end pointing to the top, okay?
Yeah.
Keep going, but keep the feeding wire in the same place. You can probably mark your pliers. And then you can keep going, that will just go off your pliers eventually, but it will keep it in the same position, and it's a way to make jump rings as well if you wanted to.
And a lot of people put a marker on their pliers, don't they, with a felt tip or something?
That's right, so they know. One way of doing it. Another way is obviously to use the gizmo. This is what we call a gizmo. And there are 2 different mandrels. These are the pieces of wire. And you start off by securing this to the handle just by wrapping it round, oops, wrong way, wrapping it round 2 or 3 times, okay? Now you can put this on a clamp or on a piece of wood if you wanted to, but you can just hold it between your fingers. So that goes along the handle, whoops, that's it. And then you start to turn. And the wire will coil, sorry, I'm going the wrong way. The wire will coil here. Some people make a mistake of putting it in the middle. It won't coil there, it coils here. So keep going. I'll just do a little bit of it because I've got one ready anyway. Keep going. If it starts to part, just push the handle against it and it will make it nice and secure again.
These are back in stock, these gizmo mandrels, folks, at $5.95.
Okay, so just push and there's your little coil of wire there. Now, here's one I had made earlier.
How very blue Peter.
Here it is. Put your nails into the top and bottom coil to really, really hold it tight and pull.
How ridiculously therapeutic is that?
And you can thread memory wire through that and it looks really nice actually.
Oh yeah, I bet it does.
Yeah, just to see the silver through it. And all I'm doing now is just wrapping. Just wrapping around. See that? Just wrapping it round and round and round like you do a border wall. You can make it as big or as small as you want. Or if you want to make quite a big bead but don't want to use so much wire, then you can put a bead inside it and actually coil around the bead. I'll cut that off because that's big enough. And then you'll see the bead through it. Yeah? And then take your bead that you did earlier. Actually, we're going to have to make a hole through there because the wire will just catch. Make a hole with your round nose pliers. Push like so. And get hold of the end and just roll it down. You need to do this at least 3 or 4 times, otherwise it's not going to be strong enough. Or you can do a wrap loop if you want to. And that then goes onto your shepherd hooks or onto a jump ring. Oh, I've done an S coil there, haven't I? Let me show you that a minute. Can you see here I had a leftover pin? See that figure of 8?
Oh yeah.
I had a leftover eye pin just to make it drop a little bit further. Let me show you how to do that. When you cut your eye pins off, they're pretty, aren't they?
I love them.
When you cut your eye pins, and you always end up with little bits, don't you? Always
Yeah.
think that you don't know what to do with.
Yeah.
This is a good way of making a chain because you can hammer this and make this into a really, really lovely chain. So pretend this
like
is a
this.
bit of leftover wire. Push it round your round nose pliers, and when the wire touches the other, in other words it forms an eye like that, don't take your pliers out, just push it over the top. Okay? Take out my pliers, and you've got a shape like that. See that? So you need to cut the wire where the loop just touches the other wire. So you just need to cut it. I'll just turn it around so I can cut it on this side. So you cut it about there, all right? I'm just going to cut this off and put this down if that's all right. Whoop!
Oh,
Shot over there. There we go.
that was lucky.
And just close it, just wiggle the ends with your pliers. Just close them together with your pliers. That
So
needs
you
to
know
be
we've got
just
less
trimmed
than
a little
10,
bit.
less than 10 of the kit left.
That's it. Just form a loop with the final bit, that's it. And there's your S
That's
loop.
really cool.
Okay, and if you
I
were to
like the
hammer
idea
that,
of hammer it and do it in a
in a chain.
Would you need to make your chain first, or do you hammer all the links first?
Hammer the links first and then put them together.
And it'll be fine opening them with it being a bit more work.
Very
hard.
careful. Yeah, it should be okay.
Great. Thanks. Okay. Yeah, I like those a lot. Thank you very much to Debbie Morford, isn't she fab? Yes, not just yet. Hands off, lady. Let's go to the Wall of Fame. How you is that?
In fact, this lady would like number 29. Hi all, please find attached jewellery I made myself to wear at a wedding, including a piece for my hair. Oh, how pretty.
Wow, yeah.
It includes some stunning smoky quartz cubes, citrine, lemon quartz and small green rounds. I can't remember the name of it, but I think I used pyrite and a tiny bit of gold polymer clay, all from JMTV. I rushed the bracelet and it's a bit awkward to put on, but I can extend this when I get round to it. I know I have things like that as well. I especially love the earrings. Thanks for the incentive, sorry. No name on that, can't find the name. Where's it?
Karen.
Karen at the top, that's it, Karen. Thank you
Karen,
very much,
that is
Karen.
really
That's
gorgeous,
beautiful.
hun. I like the idea of them matching for your hair as well.
Yeah,
That's stunning.
really pretty.
You will love these. Look what's coming up after the break.
No.
Lemon quartz. Oh, they're just huge. They're just gorgeous. You see, looking at these, that's when I get all sort of fascinated about gemology again, that these have come out of the ground and they are that clear and they are that colour, and it's just like, oh,
Beautiful.
oh, right. Number 31 here, this is lovely. This is from Tracy and it says, hi all at Jewellery Maker, here's my entry. Fingers crossed for a win as my 16-year-old daughter is desperately wanting all of the Sculpey Clay items. Well, make sure you're watching tomorrow, Tracy, excuse me, because we are featuring lots of Sculpey Clay on the show tomorrow. She thinks this is something she would enjoy. If I don't win, perhaps Santa will bring it with him for her. Made up using red aventurine 3-strand pack, one of the first items I ever bought from JM. I also used the ebony hearts and smoky quartz, again all from JM. The ebony hearts are beautiful. It was made for my friend's 60th birthday recently and she loved it. Hope they're acceptable for the Wall of Fame competition. Absolutely they are, hun. And that's best wishes from Tracy at number 31. That is
That's
a gorgeous,
lovely.
that is with a nice chocolate brown
Yes,
Wouldn't that
very
be just
nice.
gorgeous? We've got a
Like
brilliant
that.
polymer clay bundle, Christmas bundle tomorrow in the show. We're going to be doing lots of nice making. I've asked Debbie if we can do something in particular. You'll see
We
what.
will. This is number 30. Look at that. This isn't Downton Abbey. Look at that. I mean, just...
Oh, Maggie Smith would look fabulous wearing.
Just beautiful. This is from Sean in Cheltenham.
Hi, Sean.
Hi guys, hope you're well. Sadly I missed the Bond day as I was out, but I caught a bit on repeat. It looked like a fun day. Here is my Wall of Fame entry for this week. I thought Vicky was so funny.
What a
So
complete
funny.
utter nutter.
Don't know what she was stroking, but there you go. It was the sleeve of a coat or something.
I think it was supposed to be a cat.
I know it was, but it looked really funny. Sorry, it's only laugh.
We thought it
Anyway.
looked a little bit like a baby seal.
Yes. Yeah. Oh dear, it's very funny. This was made with blue chalcedony, is that right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
some kind of jasper, with wirework inspired by Laura Binding. It was a great DVD. I had to have a go. I know, she's fantastic. But from Sean in Cheltenham, that's beautiful.
And that is
Number
beautiful,
30.
Sean. Number 30, good luck.
Beautiful.
The final one for now is just an absolute delight.
Oh,
It's
that's
delicate,
gorgeous.
it's feminine, it's pretty, it's beautiful. Number 32, this
like
is
that.
lovely. Julie in Derby, beautiful. It says, hi, Ola Jewellery Maker. Here's my second attempt for the Wall of Fame. It's an earring, necklace and bracelet set made from 0.8 silver wire, lemon and grey mystic quartz and some assorted beads from my scoop incorporated in the charm. The silver coils are... You did all those by hand. Woman, you need a gizmo. Because you said you found them fiddly but seem to have come out all right in the end. Maybe you don't need a gizmo because no way could I do those by hand that neat. Hope you like it. Thanks for all the lovely beads and keeping us entertained. I thoroughly enjoyed Bond Day. Kind regards, Julie in Derby. I will let Vicky know that Bond Day was a big success. She'll be very, very happy that she spent 4 hours with that plastic thing on her head and you all enjoyed it. She did a lot funny, didn't she?
You wait till next Saturday.
Oh, I don't know about this. Yeah, it'll be Vicky again.
very
If
funny.
there's costumes. Okay, look forward to seeing that. Right, next text message in, and it says, this is from Linda in Bedford. Hi, Linda, and it says, hi, Lucy, Debbie, and all of JM. A big thank you to Debbie, as after seeing the bracelet you made using 3 coils of memory wire last week, I made and I showed it to some work colleagues, and they loved it. I've now 2 orders for possible more. Oh, and plus more. Debbie is my fave designer, and I'm loving today's show. From Linda in Bedford. How much did you pay Linda to send that in?
Quite a bit. Thank you, Lynn. That's ever so kind.
No,
Do
that-
appreciate all these lovely comments.
It is so
It's
nice
lovely.
when
Thank
compliments
you.
come in, and our guest designers are so talented, and they deserve a lot of praise, and even you.
Thanks.
Really. Just for the record, people think that I'm horrible to Debbie. We are friends, and I'm only winding up. She is ridiculously talented, as you can see, and we'll be seeing more of Debbie's beautiful pieces. Can we just have a look at that necklace with the wire work?
This one?
Yeah, because this is coming up for you a little bit later. We will give you the opportunity to choose techniques, but I just want to show you this because I think it is so pretty. Isn't that pretty? That, along with lots more, is coming up in the show. And just let you know, the stock is now less than 10. But less than 10 of those kits in stock. So grab it while you can. And just to reiterate, there's a 50% discount on that today, taking it to $24.95. So, Debbie, how are you getting on with your challenge? Have you had a moment to actually think about it yet?
I made a couple of things, but...
Fabulous. Have you had your chocolate biscuit yet?
No, do I deserve it now?
I think you do, because you
right,
brought
I'll have a chocolate biscuit.
There's loads
Sorry.
more. Have another one later.
Can I?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm going to have my melon. We'll see you in a mo. That was the go-to, right?
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the Sign Up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
I'm an outdoor girl, aren't I? Lots of wind.
I'm going to be your presenter on The Late Show.
Look at that.
And I give good hugs.
Best celebrity impression.
Oh, this is difficult.
Oh, I do a good Montgomery Burns.
I like doing Cilla Black.
Smithers! Life is full of surprises. Hatchet face.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, get out!
Get away from me, that camera's too close.
Get it now in your basket and check out!
Favourite sayings. Now, Rod Jinks keeps stealing these.
We go Lolo, Buffalo.
There's been words, but he doesn't listen.
Holy guacamole as well.
Love cakes.
What do you mean, is that the best? Did you say, is that the best you've got?
Bourgeois.
Yeah, it is.
Just comes out of my mouth, you know.
You know, Jewellery Maker, look at the set, it's absolutely amazing. Favourite biscuit?
A Rocky Robin.
Chocolate hobnob.
Is that a biscuit or a chocolate bar, though? There's controversy there.
It's a Soviet.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Wow, just look at that, look. Did you see that then? Did you see the fire off these? We're doing these now, folks. We're doing them now. Don't delay. Get on the phone lines. They will be a sellout. They categorically will be a sellout because whenever we've had anything like this in stock, it goes in seconds. So if we just, I just mentioned earlier how something like this really, it wows me. It feels very privileged to be working with genuine gemstones because you look at something like this and you go, this isn't a synthetic, man-made product. This is Mother Nature working. The phone lines are stacking up. Okay, you need to call now. We're going under £20 in this strand. If you don't call now, you really are risking missing out on these. They are amazing. Big chunks of lemon quartz. Now, quartz is not known for clarity. Quartz, you expect to see inclusions because of where it's found in the Earth's surface, the depth, the sheer pressure of the Earth's surface. So this immediately, for those of you who are interested in not necessarily jewelry making, but you're interested in gemstones, look at these. Look at the clarity. Look. Now they are approximately 15 by 10. You can see that's a real average size. Now there's 450 carats. If you think ahead, or if you think about, have you been in crystal healing shops? Have you been into shops where you can buy loose gemstones in the rough? And you see the typical sizes that you would see for quartz. Do you see this clarity? And how much would you pay for one of these? Quartz is a very common gemstone to be used within the crystal healing world. Again, as much as I would love to tell you all the properties, I'm legally not allowed, but have a look at your research that you can find on the internet. Grab yourself this very, if you want to discuss this a little bit more, I'm more than happy to do so on my presenter page where it's not on live TV, so I can do so. This is substantial size quartz. Now, even just one of these wrapped with some gold wire, suspended in a cage in a pendant. One of these wire wrapped into a ring. Just a few of these collectively put together with the black agate strand that we had on earlier at 645 could look absolutely incredible and elegant together. That fire is stunning. Now this will sell out. They are going out in their multiples on the website. If you haven't yet phoned up, please do so now. It's a full 38 centimetre strand. There's 450 carats. The nuggets are supreme. They're splendid. They're elegant. They're genuine gemstones. They're beautiful lemon tone. Classified as a lemon quartz opposed to a citrine. I'm keeping the price down there at £14.45. You need these in your life. This is extraordinary. And please do, again, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know that you will because I'm asking you to. But also, I think when we first launched a strand like this, we were over £20. It just goes to show the buying power of Jewellery Maker now. You know, if we get a saving, we will pass on that saving to you. There's no way that these should be at £14.45 and the phone lines are chocker, but we've got space for more of you to call. We've got a good quantity of these available at £14.45. We've bought in bulk in a big way, which is why you've got the low price. If you want more than one of these strands, go for it. Just think about with the golden wire. Think about it, even just putting the orange coloured beading thread through, teaming up with copper beads. And have they sold out? They've just sold out. We had tons of those. We had tons of those. Hundreds. They've gone. I'm sorry. They've sold out. I really wanted those.
I'm not surprised though, are you?
No.
I think they're
I'm not.
beautiful.
I would have expected them to be on screen a little bit longer. No, gone.
No.
Right, okay. In that case, can we do the... Pardon? Can we do this one now then?
Oh, those two together are just...
Oh, Cassie, have we got a jewellery cloth in here, please, hon? Or maybe Debbie's been very generous with the saliva on things today.
Oh, thank you very much.
Tristan, darling, how the devil are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Do you know what? He walked in the break, and do you know what I was eating in that break? I was eating pasta. And yesterday we talked about the fact that Tristan likes to make pasta. You don't want to try this out though, it's leftovers, it's not very nice. Thank you very much, my darling. Right, I just want to give these. Oh, and now I'm about to sneeze. Excuse me. Let's go, I'm going to sneeze again. What? I'm only a human. Is that okay? Awesome, so my microphone was taken out and you guys at home heard both sneezes. How lovely for you. What a lovely experience. Sorry about that. I'm only human, flesh and blood of me. That was for you, Tristan. I just sung that for you, did you like it? He said he did. For those of you not met Tristan before, I'll make sure he makes an appearance on screen very shortly, don't you worry, he's the newest member of the team. Okay, so what I'm showing to you here, I want to show to you alongside the quartz. When Debbie walked into the studio this morning, she was raw about those, weren't you?
Absolutely, it's the first thing I saw. Yeah, beautiful.
They are gorgeous. Let me put these up to my neckline. They're whoppers, aren't they? If you love your chunky Mahosive gemstones. A chunky! What are they, Tristan?
Large. They're just large. The poor fellow. Yesterday I sat at home, Tristan, and I almost phoned in and said, just leave him alone. Poor thing.
I don't want to be seen as a bully.
No, you're
I
not.
like to be seen that having fun.
I like to have fun.
Can you see, just from there, can you see that sparkle, that amazing surface luster? Tristan, do you hate me? No, he doesn't hate me, that's good. Does your heart sink when you know it's me you're working with? These are stunning, aren't they? Tristan's currently on canvas for us, folks. Newest member of the team, and he's ace, and he bakes cakes, which is why I need to start being nice to him, really. Right, so this 2-strand pack that we're doing, these are chunky black agate, and they're approximately 21 by 16 millimeters in diameter, and then you're also going to get, for free, this multicolour rutilated quartz strand. These are gorgeous. You know what? They'd work really nicely with a lot of the carnelian and the red agate that we've seen in today's show, actually. And you've got these beautiful sort of delicate peachy, beigey tones, the amazing clarity, and then the green tones under there as well. TD GC 41. So for both of these, for both of them, $14.95 both, you're effectively getting the rutilated quartz for free. They are amazing. Now, big chunky agate is where it's at for me, to especially perhaps alongside that the chunkiness of the quartz that we featured just before. $14.95 for two. Phenomenal value for money. 0800 644 655. The phone lines are going bonkers. 0800 644 655 TDGC41. Now, before we continue, Ryan, I've got a little favour to ask. Still to come in today's show, we've got that tanzanite. I'm about to have another sneezing fit, so before I do, I'm going to tell you now, could we have a close-up of the tanzanite, please? Could my microphone go out so I can sneeze? I'm holding it in. $14.95 on these. Oh, Tristan, I think I'm allergic to you. I was all right till you walked in. I'm not really. So black agate and rutilated quartz, $14.95. I go to sneeze, I go to sneeze, I go to sneeze. Microphone going out. Better. Right, so that's amazing tanzanite from our Gemstone Strands of Distinction range coming up for you later. Debbie is currently using it in her challenge, and I can tell you now, you will want to buy it. You need it in your life. The jewellery is beautiful. It would also look amazing with the next kit. Right, we need to have a texting in sesh. Right, let's have a look then. Debbie has chosen 2 techniques, 3 techniques?
Yes, 2.
Okay. You've now got the opportunity. Debbie has chosen 2 pieces of jewellery that she's created from our final new kit we'll be showing to you very shortly. So this is just 2 pieces. There are many, many more pieces that have been made from the kit, but Debbie has chosen 2 pieces which involve 2 different techniques. And you can now text in to request which technique you would like to see. So Debbie, which techniques are available for us?
First one is the necklace with the beaded drop. Then
we had a little bit of a heads up on that earlier, didn't we? This is really pretty.
The second is the bracelet with the twisted wire.
So technique 1 is the pendant, and technique 2 is that bracelet just there. So technique 1, and you need to text in to 60777 and start your text message JM Studio. It's the same as your standard network charges. So if you get free text messages, it's free. What is it, Tristan? You can talk louder than that if you like, Tristan.
My voice is still terrible.
Your voice is still terrible. Have you had a sore throat? Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, I am sorry. Can I help in any way? I've got some water. Would you like some water? I've got an oat cake or a piece of melon.
All right.
Bit of pasta?
No.
He's declining anything. I don't know. I haven't got any throat sweets. It's the best I can offer. I'm trying to look after him. Right. Good luck on getting those. Do text in then if you would like to see. Technique 1 is the pendant. Technique 2 is the bracelet. So text into 60777. Whichever one gets the most votes is the technique that we will be showing when it comes to showing the kit with Debbie a little later in the show. Okay, this is cool. This is really cool. This would work really nicely with the kit that we've just done. Yep. The green man. We've got about 5 of those kits left. Pardon? Oh, we've got a cracking price on this. Oh, right, first of all, we've got aluminium chain. Chain is just everywhere at the moment, isn't it? Everywhere.
Absolutely everywhere. And out of all of them, that black chain, actually, I like. Out of all the chain that we've got on the website,
this is
your
favourite.
The most versatile, actually.
Yeah.
I think that's really nice.
Now you're going to get a metre of it, okay? It's aluminium chain. And you're going to get a whole metre. And we said yesterday on the show the fact that the likes of Chanel is using chain in their designs, Dolce & Gabbana, and Topshop. And
Did you notice a lot of people at the autumn fair, sorry interrupting you, lots of people at the autumn fair had big chains, and they just had rows and rows of big chains just plaited together.
And just the occasional charm on them as well.
And that was it.
Yeah. That was actually, when did I first go to the clothes show? Probably about 3 years ago. This is a really fascinating story. And I was speaking to a few fashion journalists then. They were predicting then for this season, about 3 years ago, all the chains. And what was really fashionable, and what is really fashionable as well with the chains, is, you know, the little fob watches, or just little watch faces, just these random chunky charms off chains. And I can't remember for the life of me. It was a massive designer, massively influential designer, that had done one all in golds and things. But this is really fashionable. So you're going to get a metre of this chain. The code is PSGC71. And they're measuring 9 by 13 millimeters each of the loops. You've then also got the green agate. Now this green agate is a stunning colour. It's a stunning hue of green. It's got, dare I say, almost like a bluey undertone to it. It's quite a deep, sort of seductive green. It's not quite like a green quartz. It's got a real depth to the colour of this green agate, and I think that is it's a very classy deep green, and they are 12 millimetre rounds. And then these are just, you are going to fall in love with these, as is Debbie Bulford, who can just be referred to as Debbie. I always go Debbie Bulford. Aren't these pretty?
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Aren't they? Very delicate sparkle. We don't have a great deal of delicate beads.
We don't, actually.
We don't. And I think they are so pretty, and dare I say, Downton Abbey.
Yep.
These with the filigree pendants.
Oh yes, they would look beautiful.
Oh, I like it when Debbie agrees with me. It makes me feel really proud.
Oh dear.
Right, so all three. So you've got a metre of the aluminium chain. Beautiful. Now, black tourmaline folks, comes in about 100 different colours. It's a very expensive gemstone to be using in a number of different capacities. That's beautiful. And what about the agate strand that we brought to you earlier at 645? You see, I'm loving that. Just look at the depth of that colour of that agate. Okay, get ready for your price then, because it's going to fly out the door. We're doing all three of these today for just $11.95. So that is a metre of chain, 38 centimetre strand on the tourmaline, 38 centimetre strand on the agate. And they're beautiful. Here at Jewellery Maker, we primarily deal with genuine gemstones, and then lots of other genres to go with it, but we don't bring to you any fake plastic beads. We don't bring to you synthetic materials where we can get the genuine gemstone equivalent. So we're not going to bring to you a green plastic bead. It's just not what we're about, part of the Genuine Gemstone Company. So there's other things, other components that we'll bring in. So we'll bring in resins and enamels and looks that we'll be able to create that genuine gemstones just can't. But if a look can be achieved with a genuine gemstone, that is what you're going to be able to get. £11.95 gets that whole complete bundle offer for you today. Again, the code is PSGC71. Don't forget that Tanzanite is still on its way for you as well, which is phenomenal value for money. What are you thinking next? The printed shell. I would love to do that. Can we? All right, let's stop the music. Thank you. We've got limited stock on that now. Cassie, could I trouble you? I've gone ever so chilly. Has anyone else gone cold? You've gone cold. Have you gone cold, Debbie?
No.
Are you cold, Tristan? Oh no, I don't want to make everyone else warm.
No, fine.
Oh, I'm sneezing, I've just gone cold. The lurgy! Right, anyway, okay. Can we get any lower on that? Can we not get it under 15? Really? I'm so naughty. This, again, has got Debbie Bulford written all over it.
First of all, we're looking at this printed shell. I have to warn you, whenever we have a printed shell on screen, it just flies out. And I know there's no definitive shapes as such on these. Oh, there is here, look. Like little pansies. That whole blend and that metallic feel. Those colours are amazing. Quite a vintagey feel to it, isn't it? They're 20 by 14 millimeters each. Do you know what? The overall price we're going to do, I would pay just for this strand. I would. And then there's a certain little lady who's not so little in the tummy area at the moment. I'm sure she won't mind me saying, because she is with child. But my very good friend Fee would salivate over these. We both have an affinity. Fee probably more so than me for Botswana agate.
Oh, I love Botswana.
It's very classy. It's very classy. And those grey undertones as well. Think about your grey cashmere jumpers or just, you know, all that beautiful woolen knitwear over the winter. Look at the banding that you've got on those round Botswana agates. And then with the teardrop shape, there's some beautiful banding that's working its way around. What I love about Botswana agate, Botswana agate, is the way that it polishes up and feels so smooth. Right, we're limited stock already. Oh, what a shame. So for all three, we're not going to do $16.95. We've got it a bit lower. $14.95, it's less than £5 a strand of genuine gemstones. That printed shell alone, can you imagine? I think if you do sell your jewellery, I reckon jewellery with that in will be an immediate seller, because it is something different, it is something bespoke, it is something that has that vintage feel, with creams, with beiges, with browns, with caramel tones. That's going to look gorgeous. And actually I've seen some beautiful rings made out of printed shell like that as well, that really are lovely feature pieces. Now, Debbie, just because I haven't really, is something that I've not ventured into yet. It's a genre of jewellery making. I've done clay and the wire work and the different clays, but resin and enamel I haven't touched yet. Am I right in thinking that you could set one of these shells into resin?
Yes. Yes, you could do. Yes, you could.
Because I would love that.
Yeah, it would look lovely.
With a ring.
Oh,
I'd love that.
Oh yes, that would look lovely.
Yeah.
Very nice. You'd have to make sure that you put the resin on very sparingly.
Okay.
It forms its own, it has its own retention. It will get to the edge of something and form its own barrier, if you know what I mean.
Okay.
If you put too much on, it will spill over the sides. But you could actually build a barrier just with some tape or something around and just have a nicer dome on top of it. Beautiful. That would be beautiful.
Oh, I think I'm going to have to do it. Yeah, I can't. It's really not a conducive time to bring in more genres of jewellery making when I have a baby on the way and I don't have a back on my house at the moment. I could probably do with a wall.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah. I've got something to tell you as well that came into my house because we haven't got a wall on it and we're back onto fields. We had a baby field mouse under the sofa.
Oh.
And when Drew didn't tell me, my husband didn't tell me, and then he told me, and then he said it was the cutest little field mouse ever. And I feel really guilty now that we've put it outside, because what if it wasn't anywhere near its family? And what if Fonzie had made friends with it, and now we've put his friend away in the field? Drew took it to the field. He didn't just put it outside, he took it into the field.
I think it'll be all right, Lucy, don't worry. It'll be fine.
No, but he was wondering what his little personality was like, and what if he's like Stuart Little? Have you seen Stuart Little, the film, The Little Mouse, when he's a little boy? Have you seen it, Tristan? See, it just makes me well up thinking about it. We've just sold out of that. I'm so sorry. We've sold out of those. But yeah, I had a field mouse under the sofa because their back of the house has been exposed to the fields all day. Apparently it was tiny little baby. It ran in, hid under the sofa, and then Drew got it and he held it in his hand. It was the cutest. He said his ears were so cute. Oh no, what if it was Fonzie's friend? What if it was Fonzie's best friend and we've just put it outside
Don't think so.
He was in a different mood yesterday. Little Fonz, he was. Right, anyway. I'm Lucy, folks, who've not met me before. Don't worry, I'm off on maternity leave, so you don't have to cope with me for long. Right, so where should we go to next, hun? Okay, the big, chunky copper beads. We're going to do a 4-hour offer on these. They are amazing. Okay. Oh, I'm just picturing a little cute little mouse now. I'm such a geek. Now, I automatically want to do this because I can see this is a really long style pendant on a piece of black cord and maybe some tassels hanging out the bottom. What do you think, Debbie?
Very good. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, yes.
And then, you see that's 4 centimetres, that one. To be honest, there's places where, obviously, before Jewellery Maker, I used to shop in bead shops like everybody else because Jewellery Maker wasn't here. And there were very few outlets to actually be able to get. And I hardly use genuine, I really never really used genuine gemstones. I touched on the occasional one that had been drilled that I managed to get my hands on, but wasn't really in my price bracket. But so I'm very aware of what the price of something like this, what it would sell for, because it was only a couple of years ago I'd have bought something like this out of a shop. And now, I'm bringing it to you and you are potentially buying to sell it in your shop. Now, you've also got the other heart, 25mm on this one. Now, I really like this shape as well. Look at the size of the hole. Again, you get some leather cord through there. That pendant, isn't it? 37x16 on that one. Gorgeous, that's lovely. And what size, sorry, hun? 27x17 on that one, and then a smaller heart again, 18.5 on that one. So, 5 different styles. I think it would be really worth getting 2 of these. Right, the current price is £9.95, but we're going to do a 24-hour offer. It's until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, okay? £9.95 would be the usual price for this 5 bead pack. Get ready, get steady. Prats is coming in. £5.95 for all of them, You see, correct me if I'm wrong, and again, you will. I'm thinking probably, Debbie, how much would you expect to pay elsewhere just for that big heart? I've got about £3.50 in my head.
More than that,
Really?
more like a £5. Yeah, oh yes.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh gosh,
Just for that one heart?
Oh yes.
Not made in a piece of jewellery, just to buy the heart.
No, to have it e-coated and have it brushed like that. No, I wouldn't quibble at that, no.
I'm out of touch.
Because if you think about it, you put this on a pendant.
Yeah.
And you'd sell it for, I don't know, £10–15 easily.
Yeah.
Just one of them, and you get your money back loads of times with that set.
And the hearts are so fashionable.
They always sell.
Yeah, always. We're flying out on the website. We've got a lot of people shopping on the website, more so than the phone lines today. But the phone lines are clear if you want to give us a buzz. And we're getting through calls immediately. 0800 644 655. It's a free phone number. There's loads of you building up there on the phone lines now, but don't worry, we're answering your calls straight away. Longest you might be waiting is about 6 seconds. It's all right, isn't it? Free phone number. 0800 644 655. And I am out of touch with the price of things.
For that quality, you just for a plastic silver coated heart, you probably pay £2 or £3. So for that, it's a different,
way
different
over
quality.
100 of those have gone. I'm so sorry, I'm distracted. Hey, darling, what are you doing? It's a Saturday, Poppet. Go home.
Is he feeling better?
Has he not been well?
Not been well, apparently. Felt poorly.
Oh, because I was away whilst he was ill. Oh, bless you. It's feeling better, yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Right, over 100 of these have now gone. For those of you who are on the phone lines, you're looking at about 10 seconds now. Wait. So £5.95. Do you know what else would look amazing with this? Let's have a look at the Tanzanite strand once again. It is amazing. How are you getting on with your challenge, Debbie?
I'm fine, thank you. I'm quite happy.
How are you finding working with a gemstone strand of distinction?
Oh, they're beautiful. They're beautiful.
Yeah, it's a real pleasure, isn't it, to work with them? Almost feels like a little bit of an honour to be working with them. Yeah.
Yes.
So the Tanzanite that we are featuring in today's show, that is genuine Tanzanite. I'm going to tell you all about it and how it was discovered and where it was discovered and the Maasai tribe and its journey ever since. That is one of the most fascinating gemstones on the planet, I think. And that full strand will be yours. We're going to be doing it probably in about an hour's time. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Right, okay. We're going to do something that some of you will go, oh my goodness, yes, and some of you will go, oh, I really don't need that. But think about using it just outside of jewellery making. Do you make cards? Do you gift wrap your presents for Christmas? Are you looking for some extra different ways of bringing in different looks into your jewellery? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then this next item is for you. Because that wasn't cheesy in the slightest. Right, we're going to do a ribbon collection for you now. And honestly, I've not found it at a lower price anywhere else. I haven't. It's ridiculous. You're going to get 10 meters of each colour. So I'm going to offer to you now, it's all organza and it's all 1 centimetre thick and you're getting 10 metre length and it's 1 centimetre thick. You've got this really lovely green. Isn't that lovely? I actually would quite like to work it alongside the cream. Oh, that's gorgeous. So, lots of different colours for lots of different looks. And I'll be really honest with you, I very rarely use ribbon in my jewellery making, but my word, I gift wrap everything with Jewellery Maker ribbon. I've saved an absolute fortune. You can spend a fortune just on, you know, the little ribbon things that are like plastic little, well, it's not plastic, it's like a, what is that material? It's like a plasticky paper thing, you know, the spools of ribbon that you get like that with when you buy a roll.
The coiling ribbon, you mean? The ribbon that you can put your scissors along and it coils?
Yeah. The type that you get
like
sometimes with,
ribbon.
Yeah, at the end of a roll of wrapping paper, and then there's some of that sometimes in a tube. I don't use that anymore. Get this. So you've got the green, you've got the cream, you've got the chocolate brown, you've got Tanzanite purple. Purple. You've got that, look at that. Oh, you see that on brown wrapping paper for Christmas presents. Oh, I think that's gonna look so Victoriana Christmas. Oh yes. And then the pink as well. So you're gonna get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors. Now then, you're gonna get 100 meters in total. Have I got all the colors here? No. No. I haven't got all the colours. No. All right, okay, so you're also going to get a dark blue and a light blue. You're going to get a dark green and a light green. Because I haven't got the other green here, I don't know if that would be considered the dark or the light. So dark green, dark blue, light blue. And then I'm missing one other, because it would be 10 in total. Yeah, got that one. I haven't got the gold. Thank you very much, Debbie.
Dark blue, light blue. What else are you missing?
A different green and a gold.
Let's have a look.
Right, here's the dark blue.
That.
And there's the gold.
And
you have got your uses, haven't you?
The only other green I've got is
that.
that.
Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be it. Oh, brilliant. Here we go. Right, here are all your colours. Here are all your colours. So, rectify the situation. 10 metres of each colour, 10 different colours. Dark blue, the light blue. Oh, sorry, I've started right. So, pink, burgundy, purple, chocolate, gold, cream, light green, dark green, light blue, dark blue. You're going to get 10 metres of each. Now, they're 1 centimetre thick. I'm going to have this. I'm going to have a couple of these. £4.95. I can't find it cheaper. I can't find 100 metres of organza ribbon of this colour combination at a lower price anywhere else. I can't find it. It's £4.95 for all of that. Just go for it. Because you can use it in your jewellery making, you can use it in your card making. It's gorgeous if you knit for doing little waist belts, or I've been sent the most adorable little knitted booties for Noodle. You've just tuned in. Knitted booties for Noodle, or the unborn child, not unborn child, with the organza ribbon to do them up for little hats, little mittens, as well as jewellery making, wrapping presents, and also just things like, I was talking the other day actually about the fact when I do this craft fair in a couple of weeks, I'm going to take my friend with me who's really good at gift wrapping. I'm not that great at it. I like to think I'm great at it, but I actually take ages to do it. And I'm going to offer a free gift wrapping on my stall. And with a free gift wrapping, I know that there will be people who will probably gravitate towards me, because then they haven't got the faff of wrapping up a present. Particularly, dare I say it, and I really don't mean to be sexist, this is personally off my personal experience, if my dad or my husband or my brother were able to go somewhere and get a free gift wrapping service, they'd use it, because they just are not interested in it. So for the gents out there shopping
right,
as
actually,
well,
it's a good idea.
I'm not saying they're not good at it, but it's something that doesn't interest them. £4.95 on all of that. I'm definitely grabbing myself a bundle of that. Please do hold the line. We've got plenty and plenty and plenty of stock, so you are okay. You'll be all right with quantity there. Looking at about a minute and a half's wait for those of you who've just called in on the phone lines, but don't worry, we know you're there and we'll be with you in a moment. I just think that's great. It's brilliant. I've not found that colour combination at that price anywhere else. It's amazing. Do you think it's amazing, Tristan? I think it's amazing. Right, we're going to do this next kit at a ridiculous price, and consequently, we're going to, we know we are. So, Debbie?
Yes.
We are getting ready now to do the next kit. So whilst Debbie's just setting that up, I'll just remind you that we had the opportunity for you to text in to see which technique you would like to see, and I can confirm that the technique with the majority of the votes has been the pendant. So this pendant here, you are going to learn how to make that in just a moment. And this is, believe it or not, you know the prices that we've had on screen for kits so far, we're going even lower with the price on this one. We're looking at 2 in amethyst. Now, I was explaining the price of the amethyst yesterday, and all amethyst in yesterday's show sold out during the live show. So we have managed to be able to get a phenomenally, ridiculously good deal on amethyst recently. And when we can get an amazing low price on something, you really benefit from the saving. We pass the saving on to you. So a couple of months ago, sage amethyst was probably at a higher price than we're going to be able to do it for today. And oh my word! This is the lowest price kit, and we're looking at 42 pieces of 925 sterling silver in this kit. The 925 sterling silver kit, this is not a silver plated kit, this is pure 925 sterling silver for all of your findings, and we're going lower than any other kit that we've featured on the show so far today. With that in mind, jump on the phone lines. You've got 10 head pins, 10 eye pins, 2 pairs of shepherd hooks, 3 bolt ring clasps, 10 crimp beads, and 6 jump rings. We are going to go so low on the price of this. I had no idea that this was 925 sterling silver for the price. Okay, right, it's going to sell. It will be a sellout kit. I already know that. You've got 0.4 in the thickness of your wire, 15 meters. Now this is our most requested color of wire. It is silver plated copper wire. It's 0.4. and you've got 15 meters of it. So as well as your 925 sterling silver findings, you've got silver plated copper wire. We're going to see this in use in just a moment, because if you've just seen the pendant that we're going to be demoing for you, or that Debbie's going to be demoing for you, you'll see this was a big part in the making of that pendant. Okay. You've got all your essential threading materials. You're going to be sent your 50 meters of beading thread, your 6 meters of clear elastic, your 80 meters of monofilament. We've already got people on the phone line, and this is going already. A quarter of the stock has gone. You've then got a small organza gift bag that your findings are going to come in, and then your large organza gift bag. For those of you who've not ever had one of our kits before, on your gift bags there will be a little tag and all it says is handmade gemstone jewellery. There's nothing about our branding, this is completely generic, so you can use it for you and to personalise either your brand if you're a business or give it as a gift for somebody, and they won't have any idea it's anything to do with us because it's all about your hobby, it's for you, okay? Now, the gemstones, excuse me. You've got a gemstone strand of distinction in this. This is going to sell out in the next couple of seconds. Okay, right. Sage amethyst plain rounds, 6mm. Oh my word, look at them. Sage amethyst puffy drops at 18 by 13mm. We're really limited in stock already. And a gemstone strand of distinction of lemon quartz, 4 by 2mm rondelles. You are getting the lot with 925 sterling silver for £21.95. I'm so sorry if you miss out. We have got over of these kits available. We're incredibly busy today. The price first serve basis, as in first pay first serve. So if you are allocating to the website, to your website there, you need to be checking out immediately. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Be as quick as you can and hold the phone line and cross your fingers and cross your toes, because I can't believe you've got 925 sterling silver, a gemstone strand of distinction in there, and oh my, and we're at that price. This is probably the best value for, oh my,
I know exactly what you mean. When we get the bags from Hannah, when we get our kits on the outside.
And this is guest designers.
Guest designers,
yeah.
Yes. And it's listed from like the low price, middle price and higher price kits. I opened this and thought this was the high price one. It's the first kit I opened, because usually I do the low price and go down to the high price. This is the first kit I opened, and I actually phoned up and queried it because I didn't think this was the low price kit. I just think it is stunning. When I saw these,
those lemon quartz.
The lemon quartz.
You'd pay £21.95 for the lemon quartz and the silver.
I could not believe that these were what they were.
They are amazing. And I'm really sorry, it is about to sell out, it looks like. It's phenomenal value for money. AMGC 37 with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Not that you're going to need it, but it's there for peace of mind. So £21.09 for all of this is just incredible. I think it's just, there's proof here that our buying power is then really reflected in the price that you pay, and we pass on those savings to you. Okay, we are just having, if you could actually watch what's happening in the studio right now. Yeah, we're live. We have got one of our cameras has decided to become a little bit like ET and lost its neck. You know how ET can have a high neck and then a low neck. So we might have, it's okay, we're okay. Okay, so Debbie, let's have a look at all of this jewellery. Beautiful. And we are also going to throw another 925 sterling silver deal for you in just a minute your way. It's sold out. This kit has sold out.
Is it really? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
I'm so sorry, folks. It's gone. So that is a beautiful necklace. We're going to learn how to do that. Then this bracelet is just stunning. I can't believe we've got a gemstone strand of distinction in there.
I know.
25 sterling silver. It's amazing.
I used every single one as well.
I bet you did.
Yes, every single one is in there.
Did you happen to perhaps drop some on your carpet, or
No.
it might be there when you get home?
No.
And then these earrings
They're
here.
just very simple, really simple.
But you don't need any more because those sage amethysts have got so much
going
going on.
They're beautiful.
These are just the dinkiest of cuteness, of gorgeousness, the sparkle. And this necklace is
Well, that's just a simple strung necklace, really. But I thought, well, I'll just coil thread on some of the beads and then coil that rather than just
So that's
a simple
what's
coil.
happened here. Tristan, would you mind doing a close-up on those, please, hon? Thank you very kindly.
So those are just the beads threaded onto the wire and then coiled.
Beautiful. I'm so sorry the kit has sold out. Just before we actually, excuse me, because that's sold out, we are going to see the demo from Debbie. Don't worry, we're doing that in just a second. But we are about to launch now another deal. Head pins, 925 sterling silver head pins. Not too many of them.
Nope.
Because you can make your own shepherd hooks, you can do whatever out of them, can't you?
Absolutely.
Going to do a 2-for-1 offer on the packs. So the packs are usually what price, sorry, Carla? We're going to get all loaded in for you. The packs are usually $6.95, okay? And you'd get a pack of 10, okay? So working out about 70p a piece of pure 925 sterling silver. And if you get yours home and it's got a little bit of a kink in it like that, just pull it either end and just give it a nice twist and you'll be able to straighten it out really easily. Or if you've got a pair of nylon pliers, run it along and you'll be able to straighten it out poker straight. Okay. So, pack of 20 of these. So you usually get a pack of 10, but today you're going to be getting a pack of 20. $6.95 for 20 of them, and they're solid 95 sterling silver. So I do talk a lot about the fact that I think that if you're going to have just one element to your jewellery in 95 sterling silver, it's nice to have your shepherd hooks as 95 sterling silver. You can make your own shepherd hooks out of these. You can do anything. In fact, Debbie, can you, as quickly as you can, just to prove a point, how quick? You don't have to demo, just go into your own world. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, all right, so now taking your round nose pliers, grab the end and make it, I like the loop to stay on actually, I think that's quite nice for it to stay on.
Yep.
Front of the earring. Then I put my pliers over the top of where the ball is at the front, push across, so it's then like that, can you see like that?
Yep.
Behind it, here. So it's straight at a right angle. Put the pliers back in and pull over the top. And there's your shepherd hook. Can you see that?
And that's it. Done. That quick.
Yep.
Solid 925 sterling silver. You can make your own shepherd hooks out of them. You can literally create anything you'd want to. You can make your own chain out of it. This is usually $6.95 for 10. $6.95 for 20. You will be absolutely gutted if you don't get this today because the price of silver is fluctuating all the time. I don't know when we're going to be able to do this offer again. I'm not really demoing those in the best way.
I don't know anyone else that sells them with the ball on the end.
They're
They
really
tend to
hard
be
to
the
find.
yeah, it tends to be the T on the end of them. But those with the ball on the end, they're so pretty because they're part of the design then.
Yeah.
They're really lovely.
So Debbie, over to you.
Right, I'm going to demo the pendant. And it first starts off with a flower. I know you've seen this before, but I'll quickly show you how. Thread on the one bead onto a piece of wire, like so, like that, okay, and bend to the back. I'm going to take just one piece of wire and thread it on. So they're now, whoops, wrong one, wrong wire, make sure it's the right way around. So the two petals each other, that's better. You've got two petals there ready, okay. So I'm going to bend the wire to the back and round the middle, bend the wire around the back and round the middle. So those two now are quite tight.
Okay.
All right. Do the same with the next one. Pop that to one side, round the back, and 4. Now you may think, well, why are you doing any more than 4? Because that looks quite nice as a crop. Well, Mother Nature does things in odd numbers. You'll never see a flower really with 4 petals. It's usually 3, 5, 7 multiples of.
Which is why it's lucky to see a 4-leaf
That's
flower.
right, because it's so unusual. So you put the 5th petal in, but it also makes it sit like a flower rather than flat. It looks like a flower because it's a bit more, okay? Now, with one of the wires, it doesn't matter which one, you need to feed up the centre of the bead, like so. So that's coming out the top, right there, it's coming out the top. Then with the second piece of wire, pull it up to join it and twist. Keep twisting and twisting and twisting, and then hold that twisted wire with your round nose pliers and form a wrapped loop, and then your beading thread or your eye pins can then be attached to that loop, ready for the rest of the necklace.
Okay.
So there is your flower. So that can be just as it is really, that can be just a flower. Now, I wanted to put a centre part to that, but I'll add that in just 1 second. To do the fan underneath of the wire,
So that's here.
just use
It's there.
just use the tiara technique. So you feed on a bead onto a piece of wire. Now I usually make these a lot longer than I should do, about 20 centimetres, and cut some off. It's better to have too much than too little. Hold the wire and twist, like so. Twist and twist and twist until it's twisted as much as you want. Twist and twist. There we go. And because I wanted these to sweep underneath, I have made some here. I've just made each one have a little curl on the end. So it looks like they've been sort of blown to one side, you know what I mean? Like that. And then one on the opposite side, going that way. And then I'm going to do the same with this one. You just with your fingers, just coil it round and pop that on there. So hold them in your hand, take one of the pieces of wire and wrap around.
Okay.
So it's now secure. You can now play with the
Do you know what
design.
that would be? Just even
Actually, I'll
a
do them over
sprig
that way.
like that. Wouldn't that be gorgeous on a lapel of a jacket?
Yeah, probably would it. With thicker wire, I think. Yes,
Yeah.
perhaps, yes, with thicker wire. I'm going to trim that off and also trim off some of the other pieces of wire like that, okay? It's quite secure, it's quite sturdy. So just flatten that so it acts like a crimp almost. Flatten that coiled piece of wire just to hold them all together.
Okay.
Then, part two pieces of wire. You need one to go through to the front of the flower and two to form a bail. So at the back, what I want to do is feed through the one piece of wire to the front, and that's going to have the centre bead of the flower, and it also holds your coil in place. Whoops. Feed that through. That's it. So feed that through to the front and wrap it round like that. So then you've got a centre piece of the flower, and it's also secured the bottom part of the flower. Just turn that round and cut it off. Okay. And with the other two pieces of wire, I've made a little bail at the back, only because I thought, well, what if I want to add some extra pieces, or perhaps I want it as a brooch or do something else with it. If you wanted to take it off the necklace at a later date, you could then use this as a separate piece. So I've just coiled the wire down at the back, just for future really.
And that's it.
And then the rest of the necklace is just simple threading. Now you have to play with this a bit to make sure it's done perfectly, but you get the idea.
That's beautiful.
Okay?
Debbie, thank you. That is
okay.
absolutely
Very
gorgeous.
quick.
And I'm now looking at it thinking I'd like it on a hair clip and just at the side of my
Yeah,
hair. Just a
that'd
bit,
be nice.
bit flapper-esque.
Oh yeah.
Bit Downton. Right then, thank you so much. And again,
All
it will
right.
be photographed. And the offer, 2-for-1 offer, so you're getting 20 instead of 10 head pins. And it's the
good.
ball head pin is for just £6.95. And if you do the balls off, put them into your clay.
Polymer clay.
And your
yes,
resin and your enamel.
absolutely.
Yeah. Right then, let's go to the Wall of Fame.
Right, this is number 25.
I don't know what that was like. No.
Hi JM, hate work because I keep missing the show. I like that.
I know, that's the positive thing. At least with my work, I get to see the
I
show.
know. Second entry to the Wall of Fame, 3-strand weave and necklace and earrings, all from JM. And this is from Mary.
Mary.
Hello,
Mary.
Lovely. Number 25.
Gorgeous,
Mary, that's
huh?
lovely.
Number
Very
25.
nice indeed.
I love this, and you've obviously got a business called Pink Tallulah, and I love the way you photograph them. Your work
Oh,
is
they're beautiful.
stunning. This is
Love
from
that.
Joyce at Pink Tallulah. Hi everyone, I thought I'd send in a wee selection of my new bracelets made for my new website, and dare I say it, Christmas craft fairs. Yes, you absolutely do dare say it. I've got one myself. Hopefully they'll do well. They're all made from JM gemstones and with the addition of some spacer beads and the heart charm from my stash. I've just loved using all the wonderful gemstones, and during this last week I've taken delivery of 2-strand pack that had a strand of polished lava rock, and it's just gorgeous. So maybe adding another bracelet to join the others very shortly. Keep up the good work, and please say a big hello to all the lovely JM Facebook guys and girls. They've made me feel very welcome. Kind regards, that's from Joyce at Pink Tallulah. Let's just have a closer look at those. They are amazing. They are just gorgeous. Oh, Joyce, I'm loving that. So we have got a couple more Wall of Fame entries, but we're going to be doing them after we come back from a short break. When we do come back as well, have you got that other tanzanite strand? I brought it over here. Is it in your handbag?
No, not yet. That one by any chance?
Yes, let's have a look at it close up. It is amazing. So when we come back from our break, we are going to look at 2 more Wall of Fame entries, and then we will be doing the tanzanite. I've also got some amazing further bundles to bring to you. What's very spectacular about this tanzanite, as with the amethyst that we brought to you earlier, is the clarity. Our gemstone strands of distinction are phenomenal in cut, colour, clarity and carat weight, and they are just amazing. That will not disappoint. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go to a short break, and I promise you amazing times on the other side of this.
Come along and join in the fun on the Copperclay Workshop with Jewellery Maker. On this one-day workshop, you will learn how to make your own jewellery using this stunning material, texturing, shaping, cutting and stamping the clay. Also learn how to fire your clay at home using 2 different methods. Make earrings or charms for a bracelet. You'll learn how to do it all on Jewellery Maker's Copperclay Workshop. Any tools or equipment you need on the day will be provided, and the workshop also includes a buffet-style lunch, refreshments, a tour of the studios and an opportunity to visit our Gemstone Museum, all for this fantastic price. To book your place, call the number on your screens and one of our help team members will take care of the rest. Make sure to phone early though to avoid disappointment. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Here in China, where lots of rough gemstones come to be faceted and made into gemstone strands. And in front of me here, I've got natural mookaite. I've got natural sodalite. Natural tiger's eye. And behind me here, natural zebra jasper. What an amazing place.
Jewellery Maker are proud to introduce Lisa Pavelka textured stamps for all your polymer and silver clay projects. A wide range of Lisa Pavelka stamps come in a variety of unique patterns and textures. Each stamp is designed to give highly detailed results for both dimensional design and surface imprinting. Each stamp comes unmounted for optimal usability. To view our full range of Lisa Pavelka products, please visit our website.
Come along and join in the fun on the Copperclay Workshop with Jewellery Maker. On this one-day workshop, you will learn how to make your own jewellery using this stunning material, texturing, shaping, cutting and stamping the clay. Also learn how to fire your clay at home using 2 different methods. Make pendants, earrings or charms for a bracelet. You'll learn how to do it all on Jewellery Maker's Copper Clay Workshop. Any tools or equipment you need on the day will be provided, and the workshop also includes a buffet-style lunch, refreshments, a tour of the studios and an opportunity to visit our Gemstone Museum. All for this fantastic price. To book your place, call the number on your screens and one of our help team members will take care of the rest. Make sure to phone early though to avoid disappointment. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
Add to your collection with our Sculpey Clay Basics DVD, full of handy tips and hints for all levels. Join guest designer Debbie Bulford as she teaches us how to create basic canes, kaleidoscope canes, bead shapes and much more. To get your hands on a copy, phone our call centre now on 0800 644 655.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Come and join the fun with guest designer Bea Morrison as she guides you through the basics of using gem art. During the course of the day, you will learn how to use the gem art kit, how to create different looks and effects, demonstrations on gluing and outlining, and how to create your own gem art piece. The full course includes a gem art kit and extra picture frame, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a chance to meet the presenters, and take a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just £69.95. To book your place, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
The journey of the gemstone you are seeing here only started in 1964. And when you think about it, the likes of diamonds, sapphires, rubies and emeralds have been around for thousands of years. Now the thing about tanzanite is, even though it was only discovered in 1964, the mines are becoming depleted. And it has been mentioned by many gemologists out there. It could be a 1-generation gemstone. Literally, it's around in our generation, and in future years, it may not be available at all. Now, mining conditions are indicating there's actually a little bit more than we first thought, so that might not be the case. However, it's incredibly rare. And statistically, tanzanite is still considered to be 1,000 times higher than a diamond. So, 1964, what happened? How was this discovered? Well, it was at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania, the only place in the world where tanzanite has currently been discovered. What's believed to have happened is this gemstone of tanzanite has believed to have been there, obviously, since it was starting formation, so potentially since the time of the Earth created, or the time of the reign of dinosaurs is a big time when a lot of gemstones were starting to be created due to the mineral properties of dinosaurs when they went into the ground and became part of the mineral surface of the ground again. But what you're seeing here, a gemstone discovered in 1964, was discovered by the Maasai tribe. Now the Maasai tribe are a tribe that have resided at the base of the mount for thousands of years, and as their work, they have been for thousands of years, they've been a tribe of shepherds. And it was believed that about 6 members of the tribe were walking around the base of the mount in 1964. And on this one particular day, bearing in mind they'd made that same journey and all their ancestors for thousands of years, on this one day, something different was taking place. And they saw the ground was illuminated in this purple-blue colour. And they realised something quite extraordinary was going on. So what they did, in 1964, a gentleman called Manuel de Souza, who was sourcing rubies at the time in the local area in Tanzania, and on the Tanzanian and Kenyan border, was in the area sourcing rubies. And so they knew a gemologist happened to be in the area. They called him in and he originally thought it was a new type of sapphire. He took a sample of the deposit that was discovered and took it to the Gemological Institute in New York, where they said, "Oh my word, no it's not. This is something brand new." And it just happens to be that at the time of the Gemological Institute in New York was an incredibly Tiffany's. Tiffany said, "We'll have that and we'll have sole name of that, thank you very much." And they called it Tanzanite, and in 1969 it went on sale on Tiffany Jewellers only. Now, since that day, it's proven to be one of the most in-demand gemstones in the world. It's considered to be in the top 6 gemstones in the world, alongside aquamarine, rubies, sapphires, diamonds and emeralds. And they're measuring here 3 to 7 millimeters. Now, this isn't just any Tanzanite. I want you to have a look anywhere at the price of a Tanzanite piece of jewellery. Just the name immediately, with the rarity, portrays a value. What this price is going to do is not indicative of worth or value. You can make extraordinarily collectible pieces out of this. Tanzanite jewellery has been named by many people as to be a perfect gemstone to create future heirloom jewellery with. We don't often have the opportunity to use a gemstone of this calibre handmade jewellery. Usually Tanzanite has been polished into faceted or caversham, usually faceted to be fair, Tanzanite rather than a caversham cut gemstones that are then set into gold. You are tending to see, because silver prices are rising and gold is continually rising, we're starting to see a little bit more Tanzanite set into silver. But we're talking about bezel set pieces. We're not really talking about handmade jewellery, because Tanzanite is not readily available to everybody to effectively bead with. Now, there's 55 carats of it. It's an amazing colour. It's a phenomenal clarity, and the cut of it has been done by hand by some of the world's top lapidarists in Jaipur in India. It's an 18 centimetre strand. They go from 3 to 7 millimetres. And we're actually not even going to look around 30. This is going to be a little bit of a PR offer. I warned you yesterday that we're going to do PR offers on our gemstone strands of distinction. So what does that mean? Well, we are well aware that we're one of very few outlets in the world where you could buy drilled, perfectly colour matched, cut and faceted Tanzanite for handmade jewellery. We want to be the most competitive. We want to be proven, we want to prove with this strand now that you shouldn't shop anywhere else for it. Good luck. It's new, it's flown out already. 55 carats of Tanzanite is £21.95 here at Jewellery Maker, and the reason you're getting it for such a low price that is not indicative of worth or value is the buying power of the Genuine Gemstone Company, of which we are a part of. The Genuine Gemstone Company is Gems TV, Gems TV X, and Rocks TV that broadcasts to America. We're one of the largest sources of genuine gemstones in the world. If you have a look over on Gems TV at the moment, we're celebrating the 8th birthday of Gems TV. And they've got specialist gemologists, special gemologists from all over the world joining them every single day. And Tanzanite will be a gemstone that is featured and talked about. It's one of the world's most exciting discoveries of the previous century at £21.95 for 55 carats. And you have a money-back guarantee. I can't guarantee everyone's going to be successful. It is amazing. Debbie has had the opportunity to be using this in her challenge today, which is just exquisite. I'm going to show you a piece that Debbie has made in just a moment. I need you to hold the phone lines, folks, because we are experiencing high volumes of call. Obviously, you are. And you'll also be answered in the order that you call in. Everybody who's shopping there on the website, you need to check out your baskets immediately. If you don't, I've got people waiting on the phone line, and if they can make payment quicker than you can on the website, they will have it. So it's whoever makes that payment first. There's no preference over web shoppers or phone shoppers. It's whoever makes the preference, the payment first will be the successful one. So at £21.95, oh my goodness. Amazing and good luck. That's all I can say, really. How are we doing on stock levels, hun? Okay, so hopefully everybody currently on the phone lines should be successful. So it actually means, it also depends how quickly people are snapping it up on the website. If you've currently phoned in and you're watching during the live show, it's about, is that clock right now? About 12:15? Okay. Line, and hopefully you will be successful. You're answered again in the order that you call in, and it's on a first pay first serve basis. The colour is just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show to you actually a piece of jewellery that Debbie's made using it. I have never seen a gemstone strand of distinction used in such a contemporary way. This is just gorgeous.
Well, I didn't know if it was ruining it really, but I did it really quickly.
No.
Quickly wrapped it, because it's very easy just to put on a strand and just think, oh, it's just, you know, it's so lovely, don't do anything with it. And yes, but it can still look quite modern.
Gorgeous. And you've hardly used any of them there, because I'm looking over and I'm seeing you're also using it alongside...
1, 2, 3, about 4 pieces.
Really? About 4 pieces from that 18cm strand. They're like little parcels of tanzanite, aren't they? Like all wrapped up in silver wire. And that's using the filigree spacers or pendants that are on price/offer today as well. They're just $5.95 for 4 of those. They're usually $9.95. Beautiful. And actually I'm seeing, oh, Debbie.
What's the matter?
That is gorgeous.
Oh, good.
Oh my word, mixing the amethyst with the tanzanite.
Doesn't it look lovely?
With the filigree pendant and the chain and the silver balls. Oh, that is... Oh.
It's lovely, isn't it?
That's beautiful. We'll reveal that towards the end of the show. So hold the line. If you've got a phone in your hand, you should be successful for the tanzanite currently during the live show if you're watching about 12:15. And that's lovely. That's a great way of seeing tanzanite used in a bit more of a contemporary setting again, rather than seeing it in your very classical, just simple beading on bead on bead on bead on bead. Right then, let's completely change the atmosphere, because we're looking at something very sophisticated with tanzanite. We're looking at something that very sort of high-end feel. We're going to go now to something a bit more contemporary with a fun element to it as well. Can I take you back to yesterday? If you saw yesterday's show, you might have seen Gemma with her ridiculously gorgeous jewellery. I'm very lucky having both Gemma and Debbie on this weekend, aren't I? And you are, as viewers, we're very lucky. Let me turn that way. There you go, that's the right way around. This is, if you follow the black line, if you didn't see the show yesterday, this is a whole complete spring. Now it's coiled and it's effectively a wire like memory wire, okay? And this was just one piece that Gemma made. She then used 2 of them, joined them together and made this piece. Aren't they fun? Aren't they funky?
I just think it's beautiful. If Gemma's watching your jewellery yesterday, it was out of this world. I thought
Wasn't
it was
it?
Stunning. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And she's just such a lovely person as well.
I know. She's lovely.
I know. We're hoping to get her on the show more often, folks.
I hope so, because I think she's fantastic.
Yeah, yeah. We're having a very exciting weekend having Gemma and Debbie on the shows. It's very exciting. So, let me... that was the black one yesterday. This is now the purple one we've got in today. And it comes with 2 strands of genuine gemstones as well. So, if you didn't see the show, this is the coil springy wiry doobly-dooble bit. Oh, I just had a thought. You know Stuart Little, the little mouse that had in the lounge?
Yeah.
You could use that as a skipping rope. I think my hormones taken over. I think I've officially lost the plot. I think I'd quite like to play with that. I've got to... Anyway.
Oh dear.
Sad, aren't I? I'm just a geek. Right, you've got here the equivalent of a 38cm strand. Actually though, because that's already been priced apart a little bit there, which is as yours will be, it actually ends up being around about 45. Price it apart even further. So the coils are very, very, very tight here, but you've still got that flexibility. You can still maneuver them around very easily. And then as you can see, they graduate, and it's just so difficult to create your own graduated coils, isn't it?
You can't do it. You can't do it as neat as that.
And especially with this memory wire.
I can't do it.
Yeah?
Oh no, not with memory wire. No, but I've tried and I can't do it like that.
Yeah. So this is fab. Now you could simply use this if I put up a cement neckline. Actually, before I do, sorry, Tristan, there you go. You can see that those have already been priced apart, ready for if you just wanted to put a bolt ring clasp or something just on there. And if I pop this up on my neckline, actually, that's really cool as it is, isn't it? And Debbie was saying, it'd be quite nice to put beads inside that.
Yeah, it would.
It would, wouldn't it? Just put funky beads inside. Funky beads! So, this is the stainless steel spring. Okay, alongside that, you're also going to get these 2 strands of genuine gemstones. I love this. This is purple crackled frosted quartz. I love it. Oh, sorry, crackled agate. Apologies. Really, 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 really purple. Delicate lilacs in there. Some softer pinks. And they're 8mm rounds. Full 38cm strand. You're also going to get, look at the clarity of these quartz. This is clear quartz. They're faceted rectangles at 14 by 10mm each, 150 carats. And ridiculously versatile. I adore this bundle offer. Really limited stock, it's going already. Good luck. It's only $13.95 for the lot. Oh, do you want more than one? It's a bargain. Do you think that's a bargain, Tristan? He's nodding. He's nodding. Free phone number 0800 644 645. And the next week he'll want a megaphone. He'll be kissing gemstones by tomorrow and I'll have a megaphone by next week. IAGC64. So we've got agate, white quartz and the stainless steel spring. Don't worry, I'm not bullying him. I did speak to him to make sure that he was okay about me talking to him. So for those of you who might be saying right now, oh, I wish she'd leave that poor boy alone. And that, don't worry, I have made sure. Thanks, Tristan. Yeah, thanks. So $13.95 on those. They're lovely and that colour is gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really, really limited stock. Now, earlier on in the show, we did the ribbon, didn't we? A brilliant bundle offer on the ribbon. So $13.95, hold the line, we're limited stock on that, but we've got a few more available to allocate. So earlier on in the show, we did the 100 meters of the ribbon. So we had the dark blue, the light blue, the dark green, the light green, the cream, the gold, the burgundy, the pink, the purple. Am I missing one? Cream? So what you're looking at here are ribbon ends. Now, we do some of them in the kits, but these are... Do you know what? We'll bring in the details for the ribbon first. Here we go, I've got the ribbon here. We've still got some more of these available. Can I just go through the ribbon again? Yeah. Yes. Okay, this is fabulous, and it's called Fabulous Organza. It's 45. I'm sorry, we're quite tangled up and we don't have the full amounts here, but we've got the colour samples for you. You are going to get 10 meters of the dark blue, 10 meters of the light blue, 10 meters of the cream, 10 meters of the gold, 10 meters of the light green, 10 meters of the darker green, 10 meters of the purple, 10 meters of that gorgeous burgundy, I love that, 10 meters of the pink and 10 meters of the chocolate brown. And we were saying the fact that you can use this to do all of your wrapping. You can use this in your knitting, in your card making, but with jewellery making, I've got the ribbon ends right now. Grab this if you've just tuned in. What an amazing deal. You'll get 10 meters of each. And I was saying, I've not been able to find a pack of this colourway at this price anywhere else. I've not found it anywhere else. It is ridiculous value for money. Okay, so that's £4.95 OI SR82. If you are wanting to use it within your jewellery making, then the best things that you can do is to use ribbon ends. And I've got them in 925 sterling silver. I'm not going to have to get that out again, am I? Because I've just shoved it all in there in a really unattractive way. Okay, so these are 925 sterling silver. And you can see it, they've got little tiny teeth like Stuart Little. Now we've only just got these back in stock. The ones that we've had previously have been a silver plate. Okay. It means that you can also use them for having long tassels of ribbon rather than thinking that you'd have to have a ribbon end on both ends of the ribbon. Obviously, if you're going to be doing a necklace, you'd want to do that. And all you need to do is put the ribbon in there, fold it over, put the ribbon in between the teeth, get your flat nose pliers and pinch it down. And it's in there because those teeth will keep it in place. So these are 925 sterling silver. Now we'll just change that description on your screen because the code is correct. However, it's not the fabulous organza ribbon kit. We're now going to be looking at the fabulous ribbon ends, and they are solid 925 sterling silver. Polish up, to be honest, or you just get a jewellery cloth at home. Or even better still than some of the jewellery cloths, I've found microfiber cloths. Have you used microfiber cloths on your jewellery?
Yeah, they're good.
They're really good.
Very good.
Really good. It means that you don't have to be using any chemicals as well usually with your microfiber. So you can usually get the pack of 3 of them from a shop that sells things for £1. I wonder how much they might be. How much do you think they'd be, Tristan? Not quite sure. I think 3 microfiber cloths in a shop that sells things for £1. I think you might be looking at £1. Is with me? Right, these are 6mm in their diameter, and you're going to be getting a pack of 8. So they're 925 sterling silver. Let's get ready for your price. They look like little handbags there, don't they? £8.95. That's 8 of them for £8.95. They're solid 95 sterling silver, and they have to be a very thick silver as well, but still malleable because they've got to have that opening and closing action. And if you are wanting to use the ribbon within your jewellery making, these are perfect. We have got the ribbon extenders, so ribbon ends with extended chains and a lobster claw clasp on. We have got those in a silver plate. They're obviously going to be a lower price, but these are solid 925 sterling silver, and they're available in a pack of 8 at just £8.95. And I think they're a real investment. I think it's really worth getting. We have got a little bit of a queue there on the phone lines. Don't worry though, we do know you're there. Do hold the line. And again, you're answered in the order that you call in. Looking around about a minute and a half. So just bear with us. It's a free phone number. It's free to call, isn't it, Cassie? Yes, it's free. Okay, should we go to a monochrome bundle? Can we stop the music, please? Thank you. Thank you for your patience on the phone line for those ribbon ends and anything else you might be queuing for. Free phone number will be with you in a mo. Looking at about up to 2 minutes now because we've just had an influx of more people. So obviously you will be the latter people to be answered. So you're looking at about 2 minutes. Right. Oh, I've got a strong from Jaipur. I've got a jumpsuit strong at Distinction in a bundle offer. Are these noises making sense to you, Tristan? No, you'll get used to it. Don't worry. Would you have any idea that I'm excited if I make that noise?
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little. You'll get used to it. It's fine. I bet you I'd get a grilling from some viewers now, Tristan. People think I'm being really awful to you. Leave him alone. These 2 strands here are just the start of it. It's called the High Society Collection. No. Black agate faceted long rice beads, and they measure 3 centimetres in length and 10mm in diameter. And look at the lustre of that checkerboard faceting. 230 carats. This is a classy combination. Wait till you see the 3rd strand. Now these ones here, double drilled. Debbie, I know you're a fan of using the double drilled
I am.
gemstones, aren't you? So for what reasons would you use double drilled gemstone?
Well, not just for bracelets, because you can do the little, you know, those little lemon quartz that we had.
Yeah.
Because they're so tiny, you could probably put one next door to each other and feed through the double
Oh,
drill.
what
That
a
would
good
look really.
idea.
The lemon and the white would look really pretty, wouldn't it?
Really pretty.
Or just put little silver balls or gold balls or something in between. Or use it for a necklace. Perhaps you've got 1 strand and then you want to split it into 2. Perhaps some chain coming from just 2 strands. Look really lovely. Use them as connectors rather than beads. Think of them in a different way.
They are beautiful, and they have got so many uses. And just in their simplest form as well, I know that Debbie has many occasions just made simple stretchy bracelets using it. They sit really nicely, don't they?
They do.
Okay, so those are 2 strands that you've seen, which are frosted crackle quartz, which are double drilled, and they're 8mm in diameter. And then the black agate. This, however, is where the value for money in this 3-strand pack is just ludicrous, because I've got a gemstone strand of distinction going into this bundle offer. And it's spinel, and it is beautiful. Have a look at these. And interestingly enough, you've got these little coils of gizmo wire in between as well, which are going to prove to be really useful. Aren't they beautiful? Every single one cut and faceted by hand. Now, you may well have seen our documentaries recently, snippets that are going out showing the hand craftsmanship that goes into something like this. It is amazing. It is amazing. Every single one. And it's really lovely to see a round that isn't just drilled through the centre. Isn't that lovely to see the drops as well?
Isn't it different?
Yeah, really nice.
Now they would be nice actually just put on a twist of wire like a grip and just pushed into the, I know I said that before, pushed into the back of the hair if you've got a French pleat or something.
Yeah, they would, because they'd just sparkle because they've got a little bit of a dangle.
Oh, very nice.
Oh yeah. Oh, right. We've already got people on the phone line. You've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. That's spinel, agate, and the frosted. But we've got less than 100 of these now to allocate. Best of luck. Brand new in today. MXGC84 1995. Not just for the gemstone strand of distinction. Oh no, you're getting the frosted crackle quartz in there and the black agate as well. It's a very lustrous, beautiful, great deal and a monochrome look that is fantastic. Okay, we're getting close to limited stock on that now. So 30-day money-back guarantee, less than £20 on 0800 644 655. Beautiful quality, and it's just an essential pack, isn't it? Your monochrome looks, you can never have too many. And you know what? Maybe that agate strand that we did earlier as well at 645, that would be brilliant to add on to your order as well, wouldn't it? Giving you gorgeous. Now look at that spinel. That spinel is outstanding. For me, you put black gemstones together, and you might have, I've talked about this before, you might have the same black dress, and it looks like the same little black dress, and you've got the same cut. It's like, I suppose what I'm trying to say is, you know, some big designers also design for department stores, and they basically use the same design, but they use a different fabric. Your different black fabrics, your spinel is like, it's like your silk. And other gemstones are like satin. Yeah. Your spinel is the silk of your black gemstones. £19.95. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Okay, should we do another 3-strand pack? Which one should we do? I want the Mookite. We're going to be doing it in a bit, and I'm so excited because I don't know the last time I presented Mookite. Mookite. No cows were harmed in the making of this gemstone. Oh, I've missed saying that. Such a geek. They're fab. Absolutely fabulous. Okay, so we're going to price slash wire. We've got jump rings, got more 3-strand bundles. Which one should we go to next? Oh yeah. Right, this 3-strand pack, I wouldn't use the colours together, personally. I wouldn't put these colours together in my jewellery designs. However, it's a brilliant saving, really brilliant saving. Could you confirm the location of this amethyst for me, please? Thank you very much. I've got an inkling. Oh, does it not say? Oh, that's a bit pants, isn't it? It's a genuine amethyst, folks, and I've got an inkling that that is Zambian. It's very deep, beautiful purples. And there's 100 carats of amethyst rice beads. They're measuring 10 by 6 millimeters each. That colour's gorgeous. They're gorgeous. 38 centimetre strand. This is proof how well fluorite goes with amethyst, isn't it? And that's the fluorite puffy ovals, 14 by 10 millimeters. And the next strand is basically, I wouldn't put them together at all, but it is amazing value for money. And you can get a great saving by buying this 3-strand pack together. Okay, it's going already on the web. And there's lots of people on the phone lines. And it's only $12.95 for all 3 strands. So you've got a great bundle offer there. Separate them out and you've got brilliant saving. But you know what? I'm saying I wouldn't use them together. But with these, like this one here, that could work really nicely with some of the amethysts. And this one here could look lovely with some of the pure green fluorite. So there is scope for using them together, but it's all about, with the bundles, it's not necessarily about using them together. With the bundles, it's about getting a saving. And that amethyst is phenomenally deep in its colour. $12.95 for all 3 strands. I think that's a great price just for the amethyst, isn't it? Beautiful. Free phone number 0800 644 655. Remember, you've got a 30-day money-back guarantee. There's lots of you on the phone lines. I think immediately that is recognisable as a great saving. That is obviously great value for money, that 3-strand pack, and everybody on the phone lines after it as well. So we're looking at about a 40-second queue. But don't worry, we will answer your calls in the order that you call in. Again, if you're shopping on the website, check out your baskets because it's on a first pay, first serve basis. Are you having a nice day? Carla's having a lovely day. Yes, I'm having a lovely day, thank you. Tristan, are you having a nice day? Just having a nice day. Debbie, are you having a nice day?
Yes, thank you.
I'm not surprised you're having a nice day. You've been playing with tanzanite and amethyst.
Yeah.
Check you out. Right then, should we do the wire? We're going to price slash this wire. Now, whoa! Oh, it's a good job that's not done on weight. We're going to do a 24-hour offer only. It's a... Oh, ow!
Oh dear, you're right.
Spatial awareness, lack of. What did I do? I was showing how weighty that is and completely forgot the table was there and got my knuckles stuck between the wire and the table. Listen, that's how heavy it is. Okay, so it's a good job your post and packaging isn't done on weight or volume. It's literally done on a price for the whole day. So it's $2.95 to have everything sent to you that you purchase all day at Royal Mail facility, or $4.95 to have it all sent to you if you're using our courier facility. Right, we're going to price slash this. We are looking at, it's 1 mil, isn't it? I think. That colour of blue is delicious. delicious. I'll tell you what. Oh, Debbie, I like that combination. Do you like that combination?
Oh, that's pretty.
Well, I do like. Do you know
Do you
what?
like that?
When Debbie agrees with me on something, if I've said something right, I feel a bit. Oh, Debbie Bolton agrees.
She's mad. Mad.
And a different hue of blue. This is a 3-strand pack of pearls that's going to be coming up for you. We'll do that in a minute, actually. Now, this wire is ridiculously fab to use. It's incredibly malleable. We're going to do the current price on your screen and then we're going to price slash it, but it's only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock Monday morning, okay? Sorry, Sunday morning. Can't wish the days away, I've got too much to do. So $24.95 is the usual price. Now what you'll find with this wire compared to some other brands that you may have used is that this is, for 1 mil in the thickness, it's extraordinarily malleable, isn't it?
It is, it's very good actually. It is.
Really, really good in terms of how
absolutely.
malleable it is, because with a 1 mil, usually you can quite often have to apply a lot of force. Now you're going to have to be more forceful with it than you would a 0.6, a 0.4 or even a 0.8. This is going to be a brilliant sale, but it isn't only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, $24.95 usually. And you have got a price slash coming your way. It's at $17.95, but it's only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. So 100 meters, and that's the 1 mil. That color of blue is really classy. It's regal. It is, yeah, isn't it? You can really, yeah, no, I was thinking, no, I didn't run out of things to say. I was just wondering how to word it. But I'm just going to say it. You can imagine Her Majesty wearing blues. Like this, can't you? Royal blue. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Fit for a queen. Yeah, yeah. It's a gorgeous colour. It's an absolutely gorgeous colour. And you can, of course, make your own findings out of this, can't you? That is going to take such a long time. Such a long time. XAJM01. 100 meters, and it's only until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. Just grab it. Your 1 mil you will be using to create primarily the frames of things and very, very structured pieces. So the 1 mil has been used a lot to create a structure of tiaras, to form the structure of cuff style bracelets, to form the shanks of rings. And yet at the same time, because it is quite malleable, you can actually go outside the realms of where you'd expect a 1 mil to sort of limit you. You can actually probably do with this 1 mil, possibly what you could do with a 0.8 of other brands. Usually your restrictions of what you could do would be to do with how malleable it is. It's really, really malleable. $17.95, 100 meters, I'm gonna tell you now, that will last you and last you and last you and last you and last you. It's a blue coloured copper wire, 1 mil, 100 meters, on offer today from $24.95 to $17.95. Okay, we're going to do that 3-strand pack of Baroque pearls, and I'm actually just going to show them to you against the backdrop of the blue. Okay, so all 3 strands are going to be massively reduced than buying them all individually. And you've got the greens. And this is lovely actually, because you'll see these are a potato shape. Just a new one for saying potato. You've got a bit of a sore throat though, haven't you? So I wouldn't ask that of you today. Ollie? Carla's just said she has a feeling that Tristan might have a sore throat every day he works with me. Ollie? Do you want to grace us with your presence? This is what happens. You get ground down, Tristan. Thank you very much. Ollie wouldn't have said boo to a goose when he first started. Look what's happened. 2 years later on Jewellery Maker, he's a nutter. So what you've got here with this green tone, it's almost like it's verging on a teal as well. You've got a potato shape, but also you'll see that they've got slight rings on them, which is really fab, because then it means you've got an anchor point if you do want to wire wrap your pearls. Now these ones are now a Baroque shape. Look at those. I adore that colour. It's almost like, it's like an aquamarine colour of pearl, isn't it? They're so pretty. And then, oh, these are beautiful. They're brand new in today. How much would you expect to pay for a single strand of pearls, 38 centimetre strand, 6 millimetres, so our smallest, and then 7 millimetres, and then 9 millimetres? How much do you reckon? Each strand. Because we can do them for less than £5 a strand. You're watching Jewellery Maker. I've got lots of people joining me. Thank you for joining us today. We've got less than 15 minutes left of our live show with you. We're throwing some more deals your way. JRMG13. $12.95 for all 3 strands, and they're real pearls. These are genuine freshwater cultured pearls. JRMG13, the colours are stunning. Now, can you perhaps imagine using, if I go back to that 3-strand pack that I had with the spinel and the frosted crackle quartz, can you imagine using these 2 together for a Christmassy, wintry feel? Isn't that stunning? Do you like that, Debbie?
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, I'm glad you do.
Yes, it's really pretty. I like that.
Yeah, it's very Snow Queen-esque, isn't it?
It is.
Beautiful. Really, really, really beautiful. Cool and contemporary. With a 30-day money-back guarantee, you can't go wrong. Lots more of you joining me there on the phone lines. With real pearls, do you know what? You really can't go wrong with real pearls because they're appealing for everyone of any age range. All styles. You can make quite classy jewellery, you can make quite contemporary jewellery. They're instantly recognisable, and the beauty of these are they're real, and I think it's very telling that there's so many faux pearls out there. I think it's very telling when big department stores have a lot of faux pearl jewellery available, and you can pay a lot of money for a fake pearl. Paying just over £4.30 a strand of real pearls here. And I think the fact that there are pearls just everywhere just goes to prove that pearls are in demand. People go to the trouble of creating them out of plastic. Use that 30-day money-back guarantee, and if you want to price compare, you've got time to do that. But you might miss out if you don't get involved today. 0800 644 655. There's lots of you down the phone lines again. You'll be answered in the order that you call in. Thank you for your patience. And we're looking at about a minute. Right, where to next? Yes, we're nearly doing the moon item minutes. Like, oh yeah, but we've got this one first. Now this would also work really beautifully with the red agate that we did for our early bird special this morning. That was what, sorry? It was $5.95, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, but have a look at these. Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. I'm not on air on Halloween. I'm a bit gutted. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted about that. I've got a witch's hat. I was going to go for I was going to do a grot bags. I'm going to do a bit of a grot bags thing. Just not wear any makeup. I'm naturally a bit green at the moment. Those colours are stunning, aren't they? That is beautiful. Some of them like sunsets. This is fancy agate measuring 20 by 15 millimeters each. It's then alongside, I love this faceted black agate. That is so classy. 25 by 12 millimeters. And then this is a gorgeous colour. I really like this. I think this would look really nice with that rosewood that we had in the first kit.
Yes, it would actually. It's the right sort of colour.
Yeah, just a different texture but similar colours. Nudie tones. Nudie tones. I don't know why obviously a little bit, it's that point in the show I go a bit overtired, isn't it? 10 by 8 millimeters each, right, for all 3 strands. Another brilliant saving. Using the code at the top of your screen rather than buying them all individually, you'll get a great saving using that code today, and $15.95 gets you all 3. So again, we're still under £6, we're just over £5 a strand. For those sizes as well. Very limited edition. It's going very quickly once again. Everything that we've had on today's show is just selling out in seconds, isn't it? Oh, 0800 644 655. Okay. Stop music! Okay, I've been so excited, literally like to palpitation point about bringing you this strand today, because I don't remember the last time I presented mookaite to you. They are some of the biggest pieces of mookaite I've ever seen. They're absolutely huge, they're whoppers, and they've been hand carved and they're beautiful. They're beautiful. They come with a little bit of plastic tubing in between each one. It's quite useful to hang on to that. It does have its uses, so if you've not made jewellery before, if you've not had a strand with it before, don't think it's just a bit of a packaging. If you keep it to one side, they can be really useful, can't they, Debbie?
They can actually, yes. They can make a sort of an illusion necklace.
Yeah.
Or sometimes some of the gems, if they bump together, sometimes they can chip. Not a lot of these, but some of them can. And it's nice to put a little bumper between them, almost like a spacer of the tubing, just in case.
I think I've quite often used them on the back of a necklace, so when you've just got your beading thread at the back, if you've got a weighty necklace, you don't want the beading thread to dig in, so it's quite useful just to have a few there, so don't throw them away, is basically what I'm saying. Right, these are amazing. They're whoppers. You're going to get approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, approximately 13 of them on a strand, okay? I'll just get some sizes and things for you in just a second. But what you're seeing here is natural mookaite, and it just goes to show how versatile mookaite is in terms of its colour. You've got these gorgeous mustardy colours, beautiful, gorgeous, like deep, rich burgundy tones. And because of this loop, these sort of quite deep grooves as well, there's a lot of scope for playing with wire and wire wrapping with these. Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Just one of those in the front of a necklace and you have got your focal point sorted. And you've got approximately 13 on each strand. So they are big. Now they're 30 millimeters in diameter. This is a 500 carat strand. Mookaite has to come from the Mooka Creek in Australia in order to be called mookaite. There's other gemstones that look quite similar properties, but if they aren't called mookaite, it's not come from the original source. And if you've got a gemstone from its original source, then you're getting the most prized version of it. So NMGC18, I really think one of those, I'd wear that as a big whopping wire wrap ring. I think it'd look fabulously chunky. Focal point of a necklace. You're also going to get, by the way, the red agate, again, double drilled, which we've been talking about in the show. You're going to get it pretty much, it's going to work out pretty much for free. The mookaite is where it's at with this this 2-strand pack. Free phone number 0800 644 655 1695. I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them, I love them. They're big, they're bold, they're interesting, they're different from any other gemstones that we've featured in the show today. They've got a different shape to them and they're just fabulous. I mean, I haven't seen a strand like that I just don't know. But it is at the end of the show and it's time to go and see what Debbie has done with her challenge, and I think you'll just go, if you didn't get the tanzanite or the amethyst strand, have we got any stock left of either? Tanzanite's currently sold out and the amethyst, we've just got a few left. So I'm going to go over to Debbie, and those, I just love those. Love them, love them, love them.
Ooh, could you bring the bracelet over?
Oh yes, of course I can. Thank you. Okay. There's one piece of jewellery that I just have to steal.
What's that?
This one.
Oh, right.
I knew. Oh no, I love loads of them.
That hasn't got any of the gems of distinction, but I just thought I'd have to play because I got bored.
Nice with the way that
She's got 20 minutes ago. I thought,
Haru's got bored.
Oh, she's next to me
in my
now.
presence, and she got bored.
Sorry about that.
So can we have a look at this though? First of all, limited stock on the Moog Kite and the red agate pack. That is one of the most beautiful pieces of jewellery that we've had on Jewellery Maker.
Very sweet.
No, it is. It just is.
It's beautiful. It really is lovely to work with.
Now the filigree rings that you see here, the large one, that's on special offer until 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, as are the 4 small ones that we saw featured in the bracelet alongside the tanzanite earlier. They're also on offer. But we're going to bring the graphics on screen for the amethyst. If we can possibly look over at this necklace. So you've used memory wire.
Yes, and then I just used some silver-plated wire and just hammered it.
That looks amazing.
1 mil silver-plated wire, and I just
that's
coiled,
amazing.
just quickly coiled it and then hammered it.
So that hammered effect really work hardens it and gives it that different texture. That is beautiful. This is the amethyst, folks, of the gemstone strand of distinction. That is the amethyst that you can see now on your screen. I can't believe that we've still got any stock left remaining, to be honest. $9.95, look at that. And you'll get a full 18 centimetre strand going from 3 to 5 millimetres. I haven't got my specs on. 3 to 8 a bit here. Then if we also have a look, we've also done a price reduction on the big chunky copper hearts. They come in a pack of 3. That looks amazing. So all it is wire.
It's just lacy, the lacy sort of look, picking up on what Ollie said. Just looks more of like a lacer, that's what I know. My designer out there.
I'm spending the afternoon with Ollie. Don't tell him things like that. He's going to have a big head.
But that I think is really nice to use it like. And then I have put some of the amethyst. Was that no, that's tanzanite, isn't it? Just wound around the front of that.
So that's on the one down here, and that is beautiful as well. So if you used a 1 mil wire and then a 0.25,
and then just pulled it. Yeah, then I just pulled it. You know, like I did before. And that's not big enough to go around your neck. I have to say, because I didn't have enough wire. I ran out. It was something I had left over from the kit, and I just coiled the copper wire and just pulled it.
Beautiful. And then that other bracelet there as well. Debbie, thank you.
It's a pleasure.
You're well ace. Just before we go, though, we've got 2 more Wall of Fame entries that we just want to whiz through. So if you'd like to go first.
This is number 26.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful aquamarine from Jewellery Maker, silver, sterling silver pendant from JM, and findings from my stash. All the best to the designers and presenters who make the show so addictive. From, is that Shilpa?
Shilpa
in Cardiff. That's lovely. That is beautiful. I like that
Shilpa,
very
well
much.
done, hun. Number 26. And these colours are just gorgeous as well. Number 28. This is Helen from Ferrybridge. Hi all, here's my entry for the Wall of Fame. I've had these gemstones for a while and they came in a JM kit. I really fancied making something a little chunky, and I also love the different colours. I'm not very confident trying to use colours, but if they came into the same kit, I really couldn't go wrong. I'm really pleased with the result and have worn this quite a lot. Thanks from Helen in Ferrybridge. Helen, that's gorgeous, number 28. And I think that's a really good pointer actually. If you are nervous about what to put with what, if you go for a kit, then designers have put them together for you, so you know they're going to work, so you can just go ahead with absolute confidence. We've got 30 strands of the amethyst left. Debbie, we're together tomorrow. I'm going to wear red because we're going Christmas themed.
We are going Christmas tomorrow.
Christmas, we're going to talk a bit more about craft fairs and sculpey clay.
Things really to sell at craft fairs, or if you're a teacher or you've got young kids and want to make something for Christmas, then watch tomorrow.
And we're going to do some great bundle offers during the show. We are experiencing for some of the products in today's show, but please do hold the line and we will answer your call in the order that you call in. Don't forget as well, we've got some of the Pearl 3-strand pack left as well. Tristan, I promise to be nicer to you tomorrow if you kiss gemstones. Thank you to all of you for watching. It's been an absolute pleasure being on your telly screens. Catch the late show tonight with my gorgeous friend Carol, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye for now. Bye.
You can watch Jewellery Maker live every day from 9 till 1 on Sky 655, Virgin 756 or FreeSat 807. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.co.uk jewellerymaker.com. Or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, Coloured Rocks Limited, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moons Moat, Redditch, B98 9HF. Good luck and happy jewellery making.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills.
When you place your first order with us, you will receive a free booklet and DVD full of handy hints, tips and tutorials to help you get started with your new jewellery maker hobby.
The early bird catches the worm. Don't miss out on your chance to grab our amazing early bird offers at 9 AM on weekday mornings. Catch them while you can. There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the homepage, where you'll be able to see all the products that have been in today's show. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1p&p. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.